Welcome back, AA quarterfinals. Evidently, Shane, it's colder than we anticipated because our broadcast froze up.
We froze the internet.
Absolutely. Froze it just dead in its tracks.
Thank goodness Eric was here and thought it out and made it happen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for Eric, we'd be stuck in the ice. Going back to North Marion, they're averaging 36 points per game offensively. They've had 3 big shutouts on the season against Oak Glen, Brook, and Lincoln. Defensively, only allowing 11 points per game. Now go down and share with the Raiders their stats.
Exactly what this is tight, buddy. Offensively, your Raiders are averaging 42 points per game offensively.
Yeah.
And allowing 12. I mean, when it comes to numbers, that's tight. Something that I thought was kind of interesting too, the 2 losses for North Marion were very good football teams.
Yes, absolutely.
Which both were still in the playoffs.
Very good point.
So I'm sure, they're not looking downstream yet, but at the end of the day, how would you like to get a crack at somebody that beat you in the regular season?
You always like to have another opportunity.
Exactly.
Absolutely. 1 point, I'm anxious to see how this turns out tonight. Roane has not allowed more than 20 points scored on them all season.
Wow.
Now, have they faced the adversity North Marion has? That's the key. The strength of schedule, we talked about it coming down here.
Yep.
Kind of leaning towards Huskies that their schedule is just a little bit tougher. Go back to those 2 losses again.
I am, yeah. Fairmont Senior, a 19-20 loss, and then you brought into the fact that was in overtime.
Yes.
19-20.
Yep, at North Marion.
Boys, I'm telling you something. That is a ball game right there of epic proportion, considering that Fairmont slipped in at the number 7 position.
Right.
They square off with Independence this evening.
That's a game we're going to keep an eye on.
That's exactly right. I'm really anxious about that. And then the other loss that North Marion had was Frankfort. Now that game, and this is something we talked about as well, 20-41 they lost that game. So what happened there? Was there somebody out that we don't know about? Was there
key injury, key personnel?
Yeah, we just don't know. And of course Frankfurt is sitting in there at number 5.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty interesting.
I'll tell you, we've talked about it, and I think from 6 down, it's just tough.
I would have to agree.
It's just tough.
I would have to agree.
You look at some of the opponents that they've played, you look at the comparison, and I'll tell you what, based on what we talked about coming down, you brought it up, matchups. How does a team match up against somebody?
And that's one of the things I always love to look at, on a roster, okay? Are we talking about a big, and when I say big, I mean 6'3", 6'4", 250 to 350-pound line that is just going to methodically shove you back, pick up 3 to 4 yards every play? Or are we talking about somebody who spreads the ball out, slings it downfield? Because sometimes those 2 teams don't match up good against each other.
Exactly.
It's just, I don't know, matchups are fun to look at.
Now, one thing is for certain, we've seen Roane County more this season. Other than the one film we saw with North Marion, really the only film opportunity to see North Marion.
Correct.
I'm probably going to lean towards the strength. I really think the anchor tonight for the Raiders is going to be that front line in the trenches,
which we have been very impressed with.
Their
athleticism, and you brought up the footwork. One of the things that you as an offensive lineman yourself loves to look at is footwork. Those fundamental things. The right step from the beginning gives you so much of an advantage.
Absolutely.
When you make the wrong step and you have to play catch up, the defensive lineman now has the advantage.
And if that defensive lineman is a little faster than you, then that step behind can lead to your demise.
Correct.
As far as sealing your block, keeping your quarterback from getting tackled, forcing a fumble, it can just go haywire from that point.
The whole timing, and offense is timing.
Absolutely.
And anything that disrupts the timing causes havoc, and it just, that will ruin a good offense.
We've been together a lot. One thing I'm going to be watching for tonight is to see how the centers react to this cold temperatures.
Yes.
That football is hard. It's like a brick. Controlling that ball, getting it securely to the quarterback, whether they're in the shotgun. We saw on film North Marion likes to spread it out a little bit. They do like to. Now, who knows if they're going to do it tonight? You watch film and somebody comes in and changes total scheme.
Just to throw you off.
Just to throw you off.
Yep.
Do they stick more to the ground? We watched that film against Frankfurt. They aired it out quite a bit. Getting that ball to the quarterback so that, like you said, the timing and the flow of the offense can get going. I'm anxious to see how these centers react tonight and see how they handle that. We know Roane County's pretty solid at center.
Well, very solid. And one of the things that has impressed me about Roane throughout the season is how set they are on just doing what they do.
Right.
They don't try and get cute. They don't try and rework the offense week in and week out.
Right.
They've got, I don't know how many plays, and I don't think it's tons, but, man, are they crisp. What they do, they do well.
Yes, they do. And I really don't expect Coach Burdett, he's going to change anything tonight.
I wouldn't.
It's working. It's got you where you're at.
It's got you where you're at. Now, every team does throw wrinkles in. We did it as coaches to keep your kids interested, to keep them motivated. You throw in some of those wrinkles, and we're getting to the season where we might start seeing people try those wrinkles.
Yeah. And sometimes it's those wrinkles that get you to the next game.
That's right.
So it'll be I'm excited for this contest. There's no doubt. Total offensive yards for North Marion against Lincoln last week. They put up over 300 yards of complete offense in that contest against the Cougars. Your Roane County Raiders, total yards, 339. Another stat right on target.
On point, yep.
Now, the thing that really impressed me, in the red zone, the Raiders last week were 4 for 4.
Wow.
Or 4 or 5, I'm sorry, in the red zone. Check that. These numbers are really small. They were 5 for 5 in the red zone, 4 or 5 on fourth downs, 5 of 12 on third downs. Fourth down conversions, and then the red zone stats, 100%.
100%. Well, and one of the things when I was looking at the stats that impressed me was time of possession.
Yes.
They didn't which they did make some big plays. They did have some of that, but they also literally controlled the clock.
Yes. Yeah, the time of possession was almost 10 minutes in difference.
Yep, that's a lot.
That is a lot in high school
football. That's a lot of football time.
Yes, it is. So, folks, we got a great matchup here for you tonight. We're going to step aside. Short break coming up. Captains are about to meet. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on Braxton Live.
And we are back to the broadcast.
That's right, you are, Chet. And the action is just now beginning as we see he is on the move.
It looks like he's going to go big.
Indeed he is. 16, 20, 24 ounces, Chet. Would you believe it?
Victory tastes so sweet.
Oh, man, I love this job.
It gets better every Saturday.
Go-Mart is always the right play for game day. Get in, get out, get back to the action.
Prescription for Your Health is a personalized health plan that's overseen by your physician that incorporates a medical plan, a personalized fitness plan, as well as education focusing on nutrition and well-being.
We try to tie it all together with a health coach to help individuals work through and set up realizable goals and then be able to work towards those goals.
The patients who are participating regularly really enjoy the program and do feel better.
Roane General Hospital is care you can trust close to home.
Make sure you are informed with HD Media. We are leading the state in local, digital, and print media. We are storytellers. We focus on education, health, entertainment, politics, opinions, sports, and the outdoors through our websites, print, or social and mobile apps. We work every day to enhance the lives of our customers by informing, entertaining, and empowering our readers in the communities we serve. We are HD Media.
Poco Valley Bank, where relationships matter. Bank where decisions are made locally. Now serving customers in Kanawha City and the Charleston area.
Welcome back to the game, brought to you by HD Media, sponsored and produced by HD Media and produced by Braxton Live. North Marion has won the toss. They've elected to defer to the second half, so the Raiders, Coach Burdett and the Raiders, are going to start out on offense here tonight.
Hey, no better way to get started than with a big, long drive.
Big, long drive, chew up the clock.
That's right.
That is for sure. Well, we have a second, and the Raiders coming out onto the field. Dutch Miller, we want to thank our sponsors, Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley, Roane General Hospital, Poco Valley Bank, Go-Mart, HD Media, Senator Glenn Jeffries, Delegate Phil Mallow, Frontier Communications, West Virginia Coal Association, and Kroger. Without the sponsorship, folks, we could not be bringing you all the live action from Spencer, West Virginia here this evening. Some matchups from across the state as we await the start of tonight's contest. A lot of great games going on tonight. In AAA, you've got number 8 Musselman taking on Parkersburg South. Kickoff tonight, they're at 7:30. Another 7:30 matchup tonight is number 5 George Washington against number 4 Hurricane. On Saturday at 1:30, you've got number 10 Jefferson in AAA against number 2 Huntington. And then number 6 Bridgeport at Martinsburg taking on the Bulldogs at 7:30. And we're set to go. We'll talk AA and single A a little bit later, but here we go. Raiders set to receive. And we're about to get this game underway, Shane, here on a nice crisp evening.
Showtime, buddy.
Showtime.
For the Huskies, 25.
Number 25. Clay Walker kicking off for the Huskies. Short, shallow, and here we go. From the 30 to the 37, it looks like, Shane, and that's about it.
That is all he's going to get.
Looks like about the 37 is where they mark progress, so that's where the Raiders will take over. Not a bad start. We've talked about this before. Average starting in high school is about the 35.
Yeah, you're never disappointed with the ball right in that area.
No.
That's just very consistent.
So let's see what Jacob Greathouse, play caller tonight, quarterback for the Raiders, has in store for the Huskies.
Been very impressed with that freshman.
Very impressed. Delk in the backfield. Begler goes in motion. Checking the sideline. Here we go. Delk up the right side. Gets about a yard.
24, Skylar Delk, the ball carrier.
Skylar got about 2. Looks like progress of 2.
It's going to be real interesting to see as the night goes on what side of the line they're able to play on.
Absolutely.
So far, what we've witnessed out of Roane is they play on the other side of the ball.
I'm going to say this is probably the toughest line that they've met this season.
I would agree.
4-man front for the Huskies. Here we go. That's Richardson trying to get the edge. He's going to get caught from behind on that left side.
Brandon Richardson, the ball carrier.
He turned something or nothing into something right there.
Yes, he did.
He's across the 40 to 41-yard line.
Listen, this Husky defense is fast. The number 10, Casey Minor, slid all the way down the line from his linebacker position to make that play.
Got wheels.
Yes.
And I believe that's the starting quarterback for the Huskies.
That is the starting quarterback.
Play action coming this way. Looking downfield. Coverage. Going to take a shot, and it is caught. It is caught and pulled in down to the 40. Now, holy Toledo.
They really kind of got lucky right there.
They really did.
They had 2 receivers in the same exact spot. Lane Watson was able to come down with that ball.
And really took it from his teammates.
He really did. Yeah, that was the only person who really had a shot at it.
He's like, listen, I've got it. Let's go.
Yep. So we got a Raider first down.
Yeah, we do. Single receiver to this near side. Up the A-gap they go. And I believe that was Delk. Schuyler got 2 down to the 38. I am impressed. He hits that line quick. He gets that ball, and north-south he goes.
Their plays develop so fast. That was just always one of my pet peeves.
Yeah, yes, it was. Here we go again. Off the C-gap, and nothing doing off right tackle. I mean, 3 Huskies right there in the vicinity.
They are filling those gaps in a hurry.
Yes, they are. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Got progress of a yard, so it's down to the 36. So 3rd down and 6 now.
3rd and 6 coming up for the Raiders.
Need a big play here to keep this drive. Like, you're in 4-down territory here.
Yes, I agree. You're not going to gain that much with a punt. You got 2 downs to pick up 6 yards.
Yeah.
Mess with your count a little bit and see what you can do.
Snap comes back. Greathouse fires across the middle. It's picked off. And here come the Huskies down to the 37-yard line. Number 24,
Cody Clevenger.
Cody Clevenger comes out with it. So kind of like a punt.
Good point. I mean, change the possession, but that's it. Really didn't move the field around.
They gained a yard, so it's ball spotted on the 37. Now here come the Huskies. So the Raiders, first drive, snuffed out. Now let's see what their defense can do here.
Well, and that's the first time I've seen them stall on their first drive.
4-quick formation. And Miner's got it. He's rolling out, looking downfield. Fires into the flat. Looks like it's caught.
Nope.
Incomplete, the official says. It's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Delk got in there and put a little pressure, and I think had Miner throw the ball a little bit before he really wanted to.
31 Shea Harper defending on the
Yeah,
no, that was Begler. I'm sorry.
Coming up for North Marion.
Yeah, just in and through the hands, more or less, of the intended receiver. 2 receivers out wide to the right and a single receiver in tight here on this near side. And we got a flag, first flag of the evening. Going to be a false start against the Huskies. That's going to back them up 5.
Good ball. Full start on the offense, number 2. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
And the Mr. Official solidified the call.
Well, and you've heard it year in and year out. That guy should never jump off.
No.
He's looking at the ball because he can't hear the count.
That's exactly right. You know, that's trained from Little League all the way through, depending on. Here we go, handoff. Quarterback keeper, he's in trouble, and he's going to get caught from behind. He's going to go down, Shane.
Wow.
And the Raiders snuffed him out.
What a defensive play. My goodness.
Casey Miner fooled me a couple times watching that film, and he did not fool the Raiders on that play.
They had that very well contained. Great job defensively right there.
We got 3rd down and a country mile for the Huskies. 3rd down and 20 officially. Going to go 3 receivers to this side, single receiver to the far side. Miner sets his back in motion, swing pass out here into the flat. And the Raiders snub it out again.
Nice job.
What pursuit. Listen to that crowd. Got ourselves a ball game, Shane.
Yes, sir, buddy. That time it was Skylar Delkin on that play with a couple other Roane Raiders there, and my goodness, what a great job defensively.
Absolutely. You know, everybody came off those receivers trying to block. Could not contain those Raiders, and all 3 of those receivers for North Marion lost their block. And all 3 of the defenders right on top of him. Nowhere to go. Curry back deep for the Raiders. And they're going to punt the ball away, and it's a shanked off the right side of the foot. Oh, I thought he was going to pick it up.
I did too. He should have.
He should have picked that up. Number 37 for the Raiders. Could have took that to the house, saw your hunt.
Now, give credit where credit's due because that's good field position.
It's great, yeah.
Had he muffed it,
something happened.
People would have said, why'd you pick that
up? It's a dang if you do, dang if you don't.
You're right. The only way you're successful is if you pick up about 25 yards.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice job, Raiders.
Just want to bring this up, folks. That ball has moved a total of 3 yards in the last 5 plays. Here we go. Up the middle go the Raiders, and that's nothing doing in that Husky trench right there.
They are tough in that middle, Oaks.
They are.
That is. I'm really in awe here because that has been one of Roane's strongest points was running that ball between the tackles.
It really was. And typically you saw the linemen 5, 7, 8 yards downfield blocking.
Yep. They're getting stalemated.
Yes. Nobody's playing on anybody's ball. I look right there. I mean, it's just a battle. Here comes number 10 trying to get the edge. He gets to the 30. He got about a 4-yard gain. They're going to look like officially mark it a 3-yard gain. So Begler trying to get the edge. Raiders looking at a 3rd and 7.
10 on 10 right there was the matchup.
Yeah.
2 guys that are around the ball a lot.
Running back, quarterback. And I'm really surprised to see the quarterback playing in on defense.
Yeah, well, he's flopping sides of the field depending on the strength of the field.
Yep. Here we go, big 3rd down for the Raiders. Play action. Greathouse looking, dumps it off. It's caught. It's coughed up, and it hits the ground. Incomplete. So it's going to bring up 4th down. It's a great effort. Here on the replay, receiver for the Raiders took a shot.
Yeah, well, he got hung out to dry.
He really did.
They hung him up like an old wet towel right there, buddy.
Yeah, Colton Paxton took a shot. And look who's at the ball.
Shocker.
Yeah, number 10 for the Huskies, Casey Minor. So let's see what they have in fourth down here. I'll be anxious to see if anybody tries going on 2. 4-man front for the Huskies. Snap comes back. We got flags. Going to be a false start. Oh,
that hurts.
Sure does. Hey, false start killed the North Marion Husky
Sure
drive.
did. Well, that mic'd up event was not well.
That did not go well for the official. Throw a flag on him.
Ball started. The call against the Raiders. Takes the ball back outside the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Does this kill the drive for the Raiders?
Well, it's definitely going to change the play call.
And there's the ball at the 36.
But it has not moved, has it?
It's not moved at all. All right, big fourth down here for the Raiders. And we got another whistle.
One. Oh, another one. Oh, my goodness.
What do we got?
False start.
False start again. I believe he lost cell service.
There's no cell service here. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Good. All right, so now we're looking at a 4th and 17. Changes your play call again, doesn't it, Shane?
Absolutely, because you got to get guys down at the stick. It doesn't do a bit of good to not get a couple guys in that 20-yard passing area.
All right, great house. Oh, he's hit. He's going to go down at the 48.
Wow.
49-yard line. Did not want that to happen.
No, anything but that would have been, a success. He could have thrown the ball and saved a few yards.
Right. Gets taken down by a host of Huskies.
But in his defense, there was nobody open.
There was not. Great coverage by the secondary. So that's what you'd call a coverage sack right there, more or less.
And these lines are just battling right now.
Yes. Battle of the trenches is happening here, folks. All right, here we go. Huskies' second possession. 2 receivers out wide to the right. And Minor hands it off, and he's going to be met. That's number 20. Is that 28? Sorry, folks. That's Gavin Limley.
28 Limley taken down in the back.
He got 2, and fortunate to get 2, Shane.
Well, but for just a split second, I'm not going to lie, I thought that was there. But Skylar Delk got down the line fast, which obviously he's one of their speedsters, and just shut that down with a great open field tackle.
What do you think of team speed-wise? They match up pretty well.
Very well.
Minor Claps takes the ball. Quarterback keeper. Minor's got an escort, and it shuts down. He's still scrambling, and he got 2. I don't know how, but he got 2. He kept those feet churning.
I tell you what, buddy, yards are going to be a premium tonight.
They are.
This is I'm excited about this.
I'm going to say, to this point, probably the best game so far we've called this season.
In the first quarter, this is the most even battle that I've seen.
Yes. Got a lot of football to go, but what an exciting first quarter. 4 quick formation for Minor and the Huskies. Needs 6 yards for a first down. Minor's rolling to his right. He's looking. He's tucking and going. We got flags coming out everywhere. He cuts across the grade, still on his feet, down to 35. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line, but I think that's coming back, Shane.
That's in the area of a hold.
Yeah.
Christian Jarvis. We do have a flag on the play.
There's enough laundry out there to make a toboggan.
Somebody just put it on their head.
I don't blame him.
It's that kind of cold.
It's that kind of cold. Let's see if the official's mic works here after he gets the ball. I'll tell you what, Minor is a shifty quarterback.
Well, let's see what he's going to say here.
It is a hold. It's against the Huskies. We get the signal. The mic is not working.
Those are the kind of plays that are probably going to be the difference maker in tonight's contest.
Without question.
Because I think that, just flat running the ball is going to be really difficult.
Yes. I think both teams might get away with one, get a big gain here and there, but it's going to be tight. 3rd and a country mile here. We got whistles, I believe. North Marion going to take a timeout. Yeah, they got a timeout. Guess what? We'll take one with them. Warm our hands up. We'll be back right here on Braxton Live.
All set?
Good to go. Bladder buster?
What is all this stuff?
Oh, can you believe they have everything? They got all this.
Did you gas up the car?
I don't think they have that here. But they got spaghetti dogs.
We need to go somewhere else.
We'll talk about it.
At GoMart, we've got everything you need, nothing you don't. We're keeping it simple so you can get in, get out, and get on the go.
It's the off-the-wall sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. It just takes 3 easy steps. 1, pick out your brand new vehicle from Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. 2, look for your manufacturer's invoice and tear it right off the wall. 3, get the best price right up front and take delivery of your brand new ride. It's that simple. Text or chat now at DutchMillerFord.com.
Great matchup here. Semifinal round between the Roane County Raiders and the North Marion Huskies. Number 3 taking on number 6. Let's see what Casey Minor's got facing a big third down and 24. Minor taking a shot downfield. That's aired out. Looks like it's going out of bounds. No, it's caught. Pulled in for the first down by North Marion's number 13.
Wow.
Landon Frey. What a beautifully thrown ball by Minor.
Oh, my goodness. There's that big play we were just talking about.
Put it on the outside shoulder perfectly.
Little push off right there. But got away with it because the official was way down the field. He never saw it. What a catch.
What a catch. What concentration. North Marion in striking distance. Handoff. Number 24's got a hole up the middle. He's still on his feet, trying to get to the outside now. Gets wrestled down inside the 25. That's another Husky first down.
That's the best run we've seen tonight as far as just straightforward.
Gain of 11 on that carry.
He's down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
That was Cody Clevenger on the carry. First and 10 Huskies. I'm curious, Shane. Is this the first time that Raiders could possibly be down in the contest? Got flags everywhere. Number 21, the ball carrier, Aaron Hoffman for the Huskies. Got to sort this laundry out here.
21, Hoffman, the ball
I'm not really sure where it I didn't really pick up anything, but of course those guys are a whole lot closer than we are.
Was around that mass of bodies. I wonder if it was an incidental face mask, maybe.
Well, it's going to go against Roane the way it's looking.
Let them sort it out here.
Or is that what he's saying forward progress was to?
Yep, face mask it is. Yep, there it is, number 72. They awarded the penalty. So it's a 5-yarder. And that's a very manageable first down or second down here. First down.
Very manageable.
Replay first down. Here we go. Minor under center. Handoff. 21, up the gut he goes. Got the first down. Off the right side, Aaron Hoffman.
21, Hoffman, the ball.
Very good drive this far for your Huskies.
Absolutely.
Very good drive.
First down, Huskies.
Coming off what could have been a detrimental penalty. That holding call put him back 3rd and long. Roane County got their backs to the wall here. Let's see how they respond. Single receiver to the right and left. Minor hands off. He runs into a wall, bounces to the outside, and he's still fighting for yardage, Shane.
Wow. He was knocked down. He by a good heads-up move, trying to keep him feet.
Underneath of him, a churning. That's why you do squats right there.
And you can also get teed off on
yes,
by staying up too long.
Yeah, sometimes you're better off just to go down.
Yep, there are times when it does not pay.
So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Two receivers out wide to the right and a single receiver in tight to this near side. Minor's rolling. Committing to the right side, and it's going to be thrown, and it's going to be incomplete. We're going to have a pass interference call.
I was afraid of that.
Yeah, I was too.
I'm going to be anxious to see this on this replay because that was we got the drone shot here.
You know, and had it been a touchdown-saving play,
it would have been worth it.
It would have been worth it, but that ball was underthrown and just not needed.
Yep, just it's easy from up here.
It is. It is.
We don't miss very often from the booth.
When you're playing in the heat of the battle, you just can't read those things.
I tell you, that wasn't terrible coverage.
It really wasn't. It was just tight.
It was just tight. Yeah, that was.
Because he come across he stepped in front of the route, got that arm across.
Exactly. He had his hands in the right position. I'm not sure. I didn't see a lot of push on that replay.
I did not either.
Hey, bend but don't break.
That's right.
Somebody make a play right here.
Let's see what Minor has in store. And it's going to be handoff to Hoffman. Up the A-gap he goes. A little misdirection, trickery, and hands it off down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be
a little extracurricular going on now.
And now we got extra flags coming everywhere.
Yep. It's going to be on Roane right there.
I did not see. I was checking my stat list there.
I think people are getting chippy. That is a personal foul.
Yeah, the mic's not working. He's just going to have to give the signals.
He said, I can't remember them.
Personal foul against the Raiders, yep. Half the distance of the goal. Raider Nation not happy about that. But we're also not down there to hear what's going on, see what's going on. Here we go, 1st and goal for the Huskies. Will they strike first? 2:45 to go. Minor under center. Hand off Hoffman. He's hitting the backfield. And the surge gets him.
Wow.
Great surge by the Raiders.
They actually pushed him back a couple yards.
Yes, they did.
Met there in the backfield by 52, Matthew Schaefer, and 32, Colton Paxton.
Matthew Schaefer in on the stop.
No gain on the play.
And a host of other Raiders.
Had the first tackler made contact and wrapped up, he would have probably had him for a 4-yard loss. He slipped off there, but still fine defensive play.
Absolutely. Like you said, Ben, but don't break. 2nd and goal for the Huskies. Minor. Hand off. Nope, play action. He's rolling to his right. He's going to tuck it and keep it going. He's going to get blown up into 2. Wow. Oh, he took a shot.
Yes, sir.
He got whittled on Shane.
He will think about that run.
Yes, he will. Did you see the massive rush? Right here, it's coming. Right there they come, boom, at the 4. I mean, he took a shot. That hurts when it's cold.
Let me tell you something. This has been a heck of a defensive stand. 2 more plays, they got to hang in here.
Yep. Now, we'll be interested to see special teams. They may have a good field goal kicker. Here we go. 3rd and goal for the Huskies. Minor takes it. He's looking to the left side, fires into the end zone. It's incomplete. Almost picked off.
Yeah, underthrown.
I believe that was Begler that almost had that interception.
I'm not sure who he was thrown to be honest with you. The guy that was in the deeper end zone or the guy that was coming across?
I'm not either, but if he looks
there.
like the guy coming across.
Yep.
It looks like just let him a little too much. 4th and goal from the 3 for the Huskies.
And they're going for it.
They are going for it. Can't hold nothing back here.
That's right.
Minor. Hands off to 21. Hoffman, He does not get in.
What a defensive stand.
Wow. What a stop for the Raiders.
My goodness. What a ball game we're getting to watch.
I'm telling you. Now, I watched this last week. The Bills had the ball in the 1. They'd stopped their opponent. I can't remember who they were playing. Fumbled the ball on the 1 into the end zone, and the opposing team scored a touchdown.
Oh.
So you're starting from the 3, the Raiders are.
Well,
got to get get some cushion.
And their normal thing is to run right at the tackles.
Yep. And here they go. And maybe get a yard. Looks like Begler
That's about what he's got. That's where the line judge is coming in, about a yard.
Checked it. I think it was Delk on the carry. Out to the 5, so they got 2. 2nd down and 8. That gives you a little more cushion.
2 yards on 1st down.
Still not a ton of room.
Still not a ton of room.
But you don't want to get cute down here.
Absolutely not.
I'm just not sure that running between the tackles right now is going to get you a first down. Unless they can squirt through somewhere. I mean, you can't go away from it.
Got to keep them honest. Greathouse hands off and up that A-gap out to the 6.
He got a couple.
Got one. Got one, yeah. So that's probably going to expire the first quarter. Got a defensive game here in Spencer, West Virginia.
It's been a good one.
Ball's kissing the 6-yard line, so just shy of a yard on the gain. Folks, we're going to step aside. First quarter in the books here at Roane County. Back after a word from our sponsors right here on Braxton Live.
Sure, you are informed. With HD Media, we are leading the state in local, digital, and print media. We are storytellers. We focus on education, health, entertainment, politics, opinions, sports, and the outdoors. Through our websites, print, or social and mobile apps. We work every day to enhance the lives of our customers by informing, entertaining, and empowering our readers in the communities we serve. We are HD Media.
Looking for a friendly bank that you can turn to in your community? Bank where the decisions on your needs are made locally. With online banking and 7 locations. Poca Valley Bank, where relationships matter.
Folks, I'd like to remind you that you can read all about tonight's game at wvgazettemail.com or heralddispatch.com or tomorrow morning in our easy newsstand versions. So be sure, get the paper, check out the wrap-up for tonight's contest.
There'll be a lot of other good contests in there as well.
Oh, yes, a lot of information. Also like to thank Senator Glenn Jeffries. This game is presented in part by State Senator Jeffries. Glenn is proud to represent the great Roane County community and the undefeated Roane County Raiders football team. Get to know Glenn more at his Facebook page, Senator Glenn Jeffries. Also, Delegate Phil Morrow. Delegate Phil Morrow is a proud supporter of the North Marion Huskies and is excited to make this presentation possible for our fans. Phil wants to congratulate all of our young athletes in Marion County on a successful season. Find out more at www.philmallow.com. Frontier Communications providing production for this broadcast via Braxton Live. Also, the West Virginia Coal Association. Still, Coal keeps the stadium lights on, and Kroger, who sponsors the player of the game. And here come the Raiders. 3rd and long here. That looks like Delk trying to get the edge. He's got a first down for the Raiders and gets them out of
that hole.
Gets them out of the hole.
Nice job right there. And we just saw a little something that they may have to start doing. Little jet sweep or whatever you want to call it. Get to the edge and let these guys, because they're pretty quick.
Yeah, they're shifty. We know when they get out in open space that they can be dangerous.
Yep.
So that gives the Raiders a little cushion, a little breathing room. 1st and 10. They got a 4-quick formation. Greathouse takes a snap. Quarterback. Oh, the ball's on the turf. Who's got it? Who's got it? I think the Raiders came up with it. Yep.
Wow, that was lucky. That ball was bouncing towards the line of scrimmage.
And I do believe that's the greatest gain on first down that they've had tonight so far. They picked up 4 yards on that fumble. 3 yards. Very fortunate to get on that. Delk came up with it.
Good heads-up play.
Indeed. 2nd down and a heavy 7. Jet sweep action trying to get the edge. Ooh, he stutters. He stopped.
Oh.
He should have just kept coming.
Yep. He paid for that one when he stopped.
Brandon Richardson got about 2 yards, but he could have got probably a couple more at least. But he just stopped. Well, I'll tell you what, when you stop against a defense like this, you are just
Well, you're sitting still, yeah. I mean, the defense is coming full speed. They're not stopping just because you stop.
That's exactly right. So 3rd down, big 3rd down and 4 here for the Raiders. They need to reach the 20, just across the 25. And got a little scissors play. It cut up in the middle. He's in open space, Shane. He's out across the 40 down to the 46. Big play.
Nice job. Shea Harper right there. That's not a name we heard a ton of.
Nope. He did have a couple touches last week. But
great pickup right there.
Absolutely.
He just picked his way right through there. That was beautifully done.
And he had that little spark, that speed.
Yep.
Once he decided north and south, he turned it on.
Just a sophomore. Going to be around for many years.
Going to be fun to watch, that's for sure.
Yes, sir.
4 quick formation, Roane County. New set of downs here. No points yet in this contest. Number 3 taking on number 6. We're going to have another timeout here. I believe Roane County's going to take one.
Timeout, Raiders.
So both teams have burned a timeout here. We're going to take a short break with them. More sponsors coming at you right here on Braxton Live.
Prescription for Your Health is a personalized health plan that's overseen by your physician that incorporates a medical plan, a personalized fitness plan, as well as education focusing on nutrition and well-being.
We try to tie it all together with a health coach to help individuals work through and set up realizable goals and then be able to work towards those goals.
The patients who are participating regularly really enjoy the program and do feel better.
Roane General Hospital is care you can trust close to home.
It's the off-the-wall sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. It just takes 3 easy steps. 1, pick out your brand new vehicle from Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. 2, look for your manufacturer's invoice and tear it right off the wall. 3, get the best price right up front and take delivery of your brand new ride. It's that simple. Text or chat now at DutchMillerFord.com.
Welcome back to Spencer, West Virginia. This game brought to you by HD Media. We thank them for the opportunity to cover what has been, Shane, a very epic game to this point.
Man, this has been lights out.
Great house. Quarterback Keeper cuts it up inside, and he's going to get 2, maybe 3 before progress stopped abruptly.
I tell you what, he's pretty shifty. Now, wait a minute. Was that Delk that got the ball?
Well, may have been. I just assumed it was Great House. I was watching some other things, and I just saw him. I think it is Great House.
No, it's Delk, isn't it? Delk's getting to play.
Yep, Delk is getting to play.
That means probably Shea Harper is in at his spot.
Yep.
There we go. Yes, it is.
Sure is. So we got to find out some information on Great House.
Yeah, I wonder if he got hurt in that last run.
Delk's going to take a shot. Fires it down the field. It's caught.
Oh, it's caught.
It's pulled in at the 38-yard line down to the 36. What a play.
Hey, that was a heck of a catch right there. My goodness.
First down, Raiders.
Lane Watson went up, and he said, I want that ball.
Yes, he did. Fingertip grab right there.
And then reached forward for another, 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5 yards.
Wow.
Impressive. We're going to see if we can find out some information on Great House. Watson out wide to the right. Tight single wing to the left. And here goes Delk, quarterback keeper. He's going to get met in the backfield. He loses 5 yards.
Wow.
And he is shaken up on the play.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good for the Raiders.
My goodness, that is not good right there, buddy.
That is, I wonder if that's collarbone. He is in major pain.
I'm going to tell you right now, that big lineman that run him down was a big guy.
Yes, he was. Watch this. He got slammed down right there. Number 69 for the Huskies is not a small lad. Was that 69 or 68?
69.
That's what I thought.
I don't even have a 69.
I don't have a 69. Yeah, right there. Harley Sickles, 6'4", 205.
Yep, that's a big
He could be 33 or 69. That is that's almost reminds me of a collarbone.
Well, I couldn't tell. I was trying to watch that replay and see if it was a shoulder that got caught out.
Right.
You know what I mean, to where he slid his shoulder. Sometimes if your hand hits, your palm goes down, that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on that shoulder,
Yep.
and it almost looked like maybe a palm went down.
We're going to step aside as they assess him. We'll be back here on Braxton Live.
And we are back to the broadcast.
That's right, you are, Chet. And the action is just now beginning as we see he is on the move.
It looks like he's going to go big.
Indeed he is. 16, 20, 24 ounces, Chet. Would you believe it?
Victory tastes so sweet.
Oh, man, I love this job.
gets better every Saturday.
GoMart is always the right play for game day. Get in, get out, get back to the action.
Make sure you are informed. With HD Media, we are leading the state in local, digital, and print media. We are storytellers. We focus on education, health, entertainment, politics, opinions, sports, and the outdoors through our websites, print, or social and mobile apps. We work every day to enhance the lives of our customers by informing, entertaining, and empowering our readers in the communities we serve. We are HD Media.
Your bank shouldn't make you feel like you're on an assembly line. It's about you, your family, your future. That's why you're gonna feel good about Polka Valley Bank, because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services of a big bank, but we're local. At Polka Valley Bank, our decision making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at polkavalleybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Prescription for Your Health is a personalized health plan that's overseen by your physician that incorporates a medical plan, a personalized fitness plan, as well as education focusing on nutrition and well-being.
We try to tie it all together with a health coach to help individuals work through and set up realizable goals and then be able to work towards those goals.
The patients who are participating regularly really enjoy the program and do feel better.
Roane General Hospital is care you can trust close to home.
Welcome back to Roane County. As you can see, Skylar Delk still being assessed on the field. We hope that young man is okay. Not a good sign for the Raiders, Shane.
No, that's a very, very valuable tool in the toolbox. When you start looking offensively, defensively, man, he contributes all over the place.
Absolutely. Been a key factor on defense, an anchor for the Raiders to this point.
He really has. You know, a lot of times only stats that get read are offensive stats.
Right.
But if you look at the number of times that he is around the ball defensively, maybe doesn't get the tackle, but causes the play to come to a stop.
Absolutely.
That is huge, you know. So, yeah, this gentleman is going to be sorely missed, offensively and defensively.
Absolutely. Folks, WV Metro News. It's a place where you can get all the scores from triple, double, and single A. Shoot us to the scoreboard, Shane.
Yes, sir, buddy. We got some games going on right now. We've got in triple A, we've got number 8 Musselman taking on Parkersburg South, the number 1 team in triple A, and they are down right now. Parkersburg South 27, Musselman nothing.
Wow.
That's a tough one right there.
Yes, it is.
In the other game that we've got going on, which is the AA RP Class triple A game of the week, is George Washington, which is your number 5 team, taking on Hurricane, the number 4 team, and Hurricane is up by 1 touchdown, 21-14 right now. So 2 good ball games right there.
Independence just scored on Fairmont Senior in AA. That score 6-0.
That's in the second quarter,
in
too.
the second quarter.
Which we really anticipated that being a very, very good game.
Absolutely. Skylar Delk coming off. It looks like possibly a wrist, Shane. So what you called may be right.
Well, I was afraid when I saw that hand go down.
Elbow is what they're saying now. Here we go. Handoff up the gut. We go into the open space. Raiders are playing poor. Delk down to the 20 goes number 31, Shea Harper.
Hey, when one man goes down and another man steps up, that is the sign of a program.
Yes, it is.
You know, and he's a sophomore, and he just said, hey, I got my turn. I'm going to make something of it.
And I'm going to do this for my senior brother.
That's exactly right. Nice job.
How many times have you seen a team get sparked to get fired up because one of their teammates goes down?
Yes, sir. It does happen.
It does. All right, here we go. Great house pitch to number 1. We got flags. We got motion.
False start.
Going to be a false start against the Raiders. Back to the scoreboard, Shane.
Yes, sir. In the AA RP Class AA game of the week, Herbert Hoover 7, Winfield 7.
Wow.
That's a tight ball game.
Yes, it is.
Number 1 taking on number 9. And then, as you alluded, Independence and Fairmont Senior, Independence 6. In the single A category, we've got Greenbrier West and James Monroe battling. And that is a number 1, number 8, and James Monroe, number 1, is 14-6.
Wow!
In the second quarter.
You know, I think it was Game 6 we talked about. Greenbrier West had made it through their first 6 games without being scored on.
Yeah. But now they're finding out where they're really at.
Yes, they are. And James Monroe is a very tough, formidable team. And the Raiders into this. Secondary, second level. That's number 10, Begler. Got a big gain.
That was a very nice gain on the ground right there.
Second and 7 coming up for the
That makes down a 2nd and 7.
The last game that we've got going on this evening is Doddridge County taking on number 3 Cameron. And Doddridge County, your number 11 ranked team, is up 14-0 in the second quarter.
The Dragons having trouble with the Bulldogs.
I'm telling you.
All right, here we go. Oh, nice scissors play. Nowhere to go for Richardson. Side to side's not going to work.
There was nothing there, was there?
Not a thing.
He really should have maybe just tried to bounce that on the outside because that was well played by that Husky defense.
Loss of 3, so now it's 3rd and 10 for the Raiders.
4 down territory. Don't panic.
That's right.
You got to have. I think you have a receiver, or if you're going to throw it, one at the with a 5-yard gain, one with a 10, and see where it's at.
Right. Watson out wide to the right. Find a hole. Got a crease. Got a nice push. Got about 3.5, 4 yards on that carry. So it's going to be fourth and a heavy 6 or light 7. Inside the red zone here, down. They're going to mark it officially at the 17. So a gain of 3 makes it 4th and 7 for the Raiders. Need to get the ball across the 10 for a first down. Drone footage, beautiful. It's a pitch to Richardson. And that edge closes. Oh, he slipped through. I don't know how he slipped through that.
I'll tell you what, he paid for it at the second time, though.
Yes, he did. He slipped through one second time, no doing.
Can't wait to see this replay. Watch when he slips through there that second time, boy.
Boom, right there, yep. And then there's the second wave. Gain of 2, not enough, needed 7. Turnover on downs going to be Husky football from the 15.
This has definitely been an impressive game thus far.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Defensively. Both teams just playing tough.
Yes, they are. We'll see how the defense of the Raiders does now without Delk. All right. Handoff up the middle they go. Going to get about 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Looks like number 20.
28, Gavin Lemley, the ball carrier. Wrapped up there by 52, Matthew Schaefer.
Was that 20 or 28?
Well, buddy,
number 20. So that was Tyler Curry. Second down and 7 for the Huskies. Miner takes a snap, wants to throw. Pump fakes, dumps it off.
Oh.
And it's incomplete, almost picked off.
I'm telling you. Was that Shea Harper?
That was Shea Harper, yep.
Son, that was a dandy defensive
I want to
play.
see this replay, see how close it was. Official was right there. Roane County thinks it was a pick.
Got on the ground.
Yep, sure did. That's a good call by the official. He was right there.
My goodness. Good defense, though.
3rd and 7 now for the Huskies. Miners got 3 receivers out to this near side. 4 quick. Actually, Wildcat, check that. Going to the air. Got to watch the quarterback. He takes a shot down the field. Got a receiver. Got a defender. It's tipped. Beautifully.
Nice job.
What defense? Shea Harper again.
Wow.
On the coverage.
Hey, that young man said, don't worry, fellas, I got you.
Yeah. You know, talking just about that, I saw a thing on Facebook the other day talking about the Puckett game from the World Series. I was reading about that game, and Kirby Puckett came down, got his team gathered up in the locker room before the baseball game. Said, guys, I'm going to carry you. I've got you. Ride my shoulders tonight. I'm going to carry you through this.
There you go.
And it was a game entitled the Puckett game. Punt is going to be away for the Huskies. And Roane County's going to let it go wisely because the Huskies were close and in quick.
Well, that was a little better punt than that last one that they had.
Shanked it, yeah. Hey, guess what? The ball's back down at the 36-yard line.
What's the odds in that?
They're going to wear that turf out right there.
Right?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Right here in front of us. That's convenient, really.
It really is. It gives me a good view.
The Huskies have 64 yards to cover for a score here. Can you believe it's 4:40 to go in the first half? No score yet.
It's no. I really thought we were going to have a little higher scoring game.
I really did as well.
But
especially
the defenses are stingy.
Yep. They are.
What was it? 12 and 14 or 13?
11 and 12. They're
11 and 12.
separated by one apiece. Here we go. Oh, nowhere to go. Oh. There's the flag. I was going to say somebody had to have seen that because Begler got drugged down by the face mask. It looked like. For a loss. Let's see. Let them sort it out here. Watching this replay. Coming right there. It is. Oh yeah, face mask city at the.
That will be a 15.
Yep. Personal foul, there it is. That's a 1-5er.
Now, the reality is they have got to do something with this drive. You know, their field position has been changed.
Yep.
Midfield opens up the playbook.
Sure does.
But, you know, are they going to veer from what they do, or are they going to just keep grinding?
We'll see. They have put together, both teams have really put together one nice drive to this point.
That accounted for nothing.
Nothing. Huskies made it down to the 2. Trying to get the edge. That's Shea Harper. Cuts it up inside. He's across midfield down to the 45.
Listen,
big first down gain.
And that was just huge yards. Number 21 getting up a little slow there for North Marion.
He's not up. He's still down.
Aaron Hoffman having trouble.
And he's been an anchor defensively for the Huskies.
Yes, he has.
That tells you what kind of physicality is going on out there.
These guys are battling, folks. I mean battling.
Yes, they are. Well, we've got a break. We want to thank our sponsors. Of course, HD Media. Thank you for the opportunity to cover this game here tonight in what has been an epic battle to this point. Also, Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley, Roane General Hospital, Poca Valley Bank, Go-Mart, and then also Senator Glenn Jeffries, Delegate Phil Mallow, Frontier Communications, West Virginia Coal Association, and Kroger. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to cover this great game. And, folks, I want to encourage you, support these sponsors.
Can't make it happen without them.
Cannot. Support the sponsors. Get out, support their businesses. Tell them you thank them for covering this game so that we can stand out here in the bitter cold and watch a great football game.
Well, I don't like this.
I don't either. Folks, we're going to step aside while they continue to assess him. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on Braxton Live.
It's the off-the-wall sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. It just takes 3 easy steps. 1, pick out your brand new vehicle from Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. 2, look for your manufacturer's invoice and tear it right off the wall. 3, get the best price right up front and take delivery of your brand new ride. It's that simple. Text or chat now at DutchMillerFord.com.
Welcome back, Aaron Hoffman. Good to see him walking off the field under his own power, but he's holding a limb.
Yeah, not really sure what happened right there, but just glad he's up and moving. That's a good thing.
Yes, it is. It looks like he's going to go straight to the at least to the bench, maybe to the locker room, as he is assessed.
Well, listen, I mean, there is 4 minutes left till halftime. Go in, see what needs to be done.
Really check him out well.
Make sure, and then you can make what you need to do as far as adjustments.
Absolutely. Beautiful drone footage brought to you by Braxton Live.
How about that field? Beautiful Roane Raider
What
field.
a complex.
Yep. My hat's off. Classy facility.
Definitely a great addition to this complex.
Yep. Here we go.
Second down and 2 for the Raiders. They got under 4 minutes to work with. Great house, hands off. And got the first down, I believe, with progress. Begler. Looks like they want the clock stop. Nope, they're moving chains. They're saying he got it. Needed 2, got 2.2 maybe.
It was close, wasn't it?
It was. Spotted at the 43-yard line. It's another Raider first down.
Raiders are picking up some yards here. The total yards for your Raiders are 113, and the Huskies is 43.
Really?
Yeah, that surprised me a little bit.
And nothing to show for
it.
Yeah. All right, need some points on this. The Raiders do. Here we go. Hand off to number 1, Richardson. He's in the open field, and he got tripped up at the 38, down at the 35. Somebody had a game or a touchdown saving tackle right there.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if it was the 4 or the line, but somebody's got to trim that paint.
I'm telling you.
Because it was, it was. You see that?
A foot.
A foot.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on his own team or not, but just caught the heel, didn't it?
Sure did. Just enough to trip him up.
Good coverage right there.
Another 8-yard pickup on first down, though. And there's another Raider first down. Shea Harper.
He is running with a purpose.
He is. Haven't seen him move the chains yet, so they're going to call it.
Boy, that's close.
They're going to measure, I believe. It is close.
I really don't have the right angle, but, that.
Yeah, they're wanting the measurements, so they're going to bring the chain gang out. Going to bring out the chains. Anxious to see this spot here.
Now, as we get closer and closer, no team has had success yet in the red zone. It will be interesting to see if it's one of those things.
They are.
First down.
First down.
Oh, boy.
Got it by the width of a night crawler.
It wasn't much.
It slid right through, I'm telling you. Woo! That was a tight one right there, folks.
That's what I'm talking about. Kind you get it, Go-Mart, or?
Yeah, yeah. A whole dozen of them.
That's right.
Just needed one.
Just needed the one.
So the Raiders, 2:26 to work with here, remaining in this first half. No score. It's been a defensive battle.
Just a great game to watch.
Great house. And he's got it to Begler into the open field. He got the edge down to the 25.
Now,
another 8-yard pickup on first down.
Is it just me, or are they running right where Aaron Hoffman left?
Second and short coming up for the Raiders.
Well, that's a good question.
I mean, they've been hitting this left side quite a bit.
Yes.
I mean, they ran the right a little just to keep it honest, but they've been heavy left.
Yes, they have. Now, will they run right to get the wide side of the field back to the left?
No, sir.
No, here they go. They run right at. They run into Minor.
Well, there wasn't nothing there, was there?
Well, they got, looks like 2. Is it going to be enough for the stick? Going to be enough for the first down.
They're going to give him forward progress out there, aren't they?
Sure are.
If that's where that side official on the far side's standing, that's first down.
Yep, sure is.
First down, Raiders.
First down it is.
Wow. That's 3 in a row. They are just chewing up.
3 pickups of 8 yards on first down, and then
that's Roane football right there.
Yes, it is.
That's what we've seen.
But they're running out of time in this first half. Greathouse drops back, takes a shot. He throws it downfield. It's overthrown, and it's almost picked off, broken up beautifully. So the Raiders live to make another play. Was that intended for Watson?
Number 88, wasn't it?
Second and 10.
Yes, sir. That's Watson. He's been kind of the go-to guy at times like that.
Yes, he has. And actually, had it not been, it was just slightly overthrown. Had it been underthrown, Watson could have came back to it. Second down and 10 for the Raiders. Here they go. Trying to find a crease. Richardson nowhere to go. He got, they're going to give him progress to the 20. It's going to be a gain of 3. Didn't think he got that much, but hey.
The ball must have come out right there. Did you see it?
I did not. I was already checking to see where the official was. So they're going to back it up to the 21, so a gain of 2. Here we go. 47 seconds on the rolling clock. Raiders have 2 timeouts remaining. I would think after this, Shane, they'll burn one. Harper trying to get the edge. He's going to get drugged from behind. Cannot run to his side.
31, Shea Harper, the ball carrier.
Number 69 seals that edge for the Huskies.
I tell you what, once he got his paws on Harper, he was done.
And we got whistles blowing here. Harley Sickles is an anchor on that edge. Roane County's going to take a timeout. We'll take a break with them. We'll be back here on Braxton Live.
We are back to the broadcast.
That's right, you are, Chet. And the action is just now beginning as we see he is on the move.
Looks like he's going to go big.
Indeed he is. 16, 20, 24 ounces, Chet. Would you believe it? Victory tastes so sweet. Oh, man, I love this job. It gets better every Saturday.
GoMart is always the right play for game day. Get in, get out, get back to the action.
Prescription for Your Health is a personalized health plan that's overseen by your physician that incorporates a medical plan, a personalized fitness plan, as well as education focusing on nutrition and well-being.
We try to tie it all together with a health coach to help individuals work through and set up realizable goals and then be able to work towards those goals.
The patients who are participating regularly really enjoy the program and do feel better.
Roane General Hospital is care you can trust close to home.
Welcome back to the number 3, number 6 matchup in AA football across the state of West Virginia. Coming to you live from Spencer, West Virginia. Brought to you by HD Media. And we got ourselves a ball game. 28 seconds remains in this first half of action. No score yet between these two teams, Shane.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I just saw a tee get thrown in. We might see a field goal attempt here.
You know, if you go back a ways against Braxton County, we saw Braxton County fall to the Cougars in their season opener, 3-0.
Nope. I did see them throw a block, but they're not going to use it.
Not going to use it. 4th down and 10. Great House. One play to take a shot. He gets hit as he throws it. It's up in the air, and it's tipped, and it's
my goodness.
It's picked off by the Huskies at the 2. The old tip drill. Intercepted by number 20 for the Huskies. Tyler Curry.
Once. Twice.
Oh, he had it right there.
3. And the 4th guy got the interception. My goodness.
And Harper'd love to have that opportunity back.
That was awesome right there.
That there is what you call a replay winner right there.
That was good. That was camera work. That was special.
Hats off to Jamie Green and Haley Drake, the sideline crew for Braxton Live.
Making it happen.
Huskies have 18.4 seconds to work with. I'd almost just take a knee and get out of here.
I'm not sure you can where they're at.
They're going to just run it ahead. Surge. Out to the 6 they come.
Now they can.
Now they can. Casey Minor. Yeah, they can just let it run now. That's what they're going to do. That is the half, folks, here from Spencer, West Virginia. The 3rd-ranked Raiders and the 6th-ranked Huskies. They're in a dogfight.
This is a great battle.
I'm telling you.
Great battle.
We're going to step aside, hear some words from our sponsors. Come back to the halftime show here on Braxton Live.
Hi, I'm Doug Scaff, president of HD Media. Really excited about what we're building here, and even more excited to take you along for the ride. So buckle up, and let me introduce you to the new HD Media Plus app, the future of digital journalism. This will be your home for local news, sports, and features that you won't see anywhere else, all in one convenient location. And it's easy to set up right now on your smart TV. Just type in HD space media under the search. Look for that bright green logo and add the channel when it pops up. HD Media Plus is currently available on Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV, and coming soon to all iOS and Android systems. So download it on your TV today and join us as we lead the way into a new era of digital journalism tailored to your interests and needs.
It's the off-the-wall sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. It just takes 3 easy steps. 1, pick out your brand new vehicle from Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. 2, look for your manufacturer's invoice and tear it right off the wall. 3, get the best price right up front and take delivery of your brand new ride. It's that simple. Text or chat now at DutchMillerFord.com.
Poco Valley Bank, where relationships matter. Bank where decisions are made locally. Now serving customers in Kanawha City and the Charleston area.
All set?
good to go. Bladder buster?
What is all this stuff?
Oh, can you believe I have everything? I got all this.
Did you gas up the car?
I don't think they have that here. But they got spaghetti dogs.
We need to go somewhere else.
We'll talk about it.
At GoMart, we've got everything you need, nothing you don't. We're keeping it simple so you can get in, get out, and get on the go.
Another round of applause for the Roane Raider.
It's the off-the-wall sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. It just takes 3 easy steps. 1, pick out your brand new vehicle from Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. 2, look for your manufacturer's invoice and tear it right off the wall. 3, get the best price right up front and take delivery of your brand new ride. It's that simple. Text or chat now at DutchMillerFord.com.
Make sure you are informed. With HD Media, we are leading the state in local, digital, and print media. We are storytellers. We focus on education, health, entertainment, politics, opinions, sports, and the outdoors. Through our websites, print, or social and mobile apps. We work every day to enhance the lives of our customers by informing, entertaining, and empowering our readers in the communities we serve. We are HD Media.
Welcome back to Spencer, West Virginia. No score yet. This game brought to you by HD Media. And Shane, we have an absolute defensive battle going on here.
Let me tell you something. I haven't seen a game this intense in a long time.
I know.
I'm just
agree.
Thoroughly impressed.
And we've seen a lot of football.
We have, and I'm having a ball watching this.
Yes. That could be about 30 degrees warmer or so.
Yeah. A crisp 69 degrees would be perfect.
Yeah, nice cool 72 shorts. But no, in all actuality, the fans at this contest have got their money's worth in this first half.
Oh my goodness, yes. This is just amazing. They just put up on the screen there 29 clear and beautiful degrees.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not double-digit winds right now. 5 miles per hour is a whole lot better than 35.
That has absolutely been the difference from last week to this week. Look at that.
There we go.
That's right.
Some of our crew staying warm here. But folks, I hope you enjoyed the footage of the Roane County Raider marching band. What a great job they did. And I just want to give a class act to Coach Burdett for the Raiders. Number 15, I don't know if you saw, I'm sure you did, Nicholas Burnside, a freshman football player on the Raider team.
He's out there getting it done.
Out there performing with his, not only a part of the football team, but also a part of the marching band, and that just creates for a very well-rounded student athlete.
Oh, I just think it's so neat when they're involved like that. One of the things we've talked about over the years, I encourage kids, get involved in everything you can. You've got 4 years
It's like we've told them, you don't get a redo.
You can't get a injury red shirt.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can't. Yeah. I mean, guys, you get 4 and you're done.
Yeah.
You know, some of these guys put pads on tonight, and this is the last game. This is the last half for somebody.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Somebody's. That's it.
One of these groups of seniors are playing their last half of
That's
football.
It. They don't know it yet.
That's right.
But somebody is playing their last half coming up shortly.
Speaking of half, let's go to the halftime stats. You've got the board in front of you.
I tell you what, buddy, this is a little bit kind of interesting to me. We'll just start off with Roane County, 132 yards rushing, 34 passing. I'm sorry, I said 132 yards rushing. Total offense.
Okay. Yep.
Total offense, 132 yards. Passing's 34, rushing's 98. Something that I thought was kind of interesting is their average yards per play is 3.9.
Wow.
That which you don't think that is good, but 4 carries and you got a first down.
That's exactly right.
That's big, and I think that will be something as we look at these stats that you'll be kind of interesting. So when we go back up there, and they've also had the ball for 16 minutes and 2 seconds. Your North Marion Huskies, 46 total yards. That surprised me.
That does, yes.
I really felt like they had more yards than that, especially with that one drive where they drove down to, 2-yard line?
Down to the 2, yeah.
So anyway, they've got 23 yards in the air, and then they've got 23 yards on the ground.
Now, they would have more yards if it weren't for penalties.
Yes, you're exactly right. They've got 3 penalties for 31 yards.
You're clicking 31 yards off your total offense right there.
That's a lot. Average yards per play, 2.4.
Wow.
Not quite enough for a first down. When you know what I mean, when you look at it, I guess in theory you would still have a first down, but they've had the ball for 7 minutes and 58 seconds.
So almost a mirror image as far as time of possession from last week's game with Weir for Roane County.
Now, nobody is successful in the red zone. Obviously, we have 0 points.
Right.
And the killer is North Marion was on the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, at one point, they had first and goal from the 5.
Yeah, due to a Roane County penalty.
I mean, as a coach, that is so frustrating. You mean to tell me when we're on the 5-yard line, we run the ball 4 times?
We can't get 15 feet?
I mean, that's just one of those wow things to me. Total plays, Roane County 34 and North Marion 19.
Wow.
So,
and that goes right along with that time of possession.
Time of possession, exactly.
So that last drive for the Raiders, last 2 drives, pretty long, pretty methodical.
Yep.
And just chewing up clock and chewing up chunks of yards at the same time.
Well, everything is really proportionate. First downs, North Marion 4, Roane County 9. Third down conversions, North Marion's 1 of 4, Roane's 3 of 7. So just everything looks correct, when you go to the stats. Individual stats, we've got Roane County's got Harper, which is a nice surprise.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's got 6 carries for 50 yards. He's actually your leading rusher at this point. Begler has got 8 carries for 29 yards. Richardson has 6 carries for 14 yards. And Delk has 7 carries for 13 yards. Not quite what we've seen from Begler and Delk in the past. That speaks volumes to North Marion's defense.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about Delk. Delk came out due to an injury.
Yep.
He's I'm assuming probably left the facility to go be assessed. We talked about that about midway through the first half. Both teams, North Marion, they lost number 21, Aaron Hoffman, to an arm injury. They lost Delk to what appears to be an elbow injury, an arm injury. 2 key anchors defensively and offensively, for the Huskies and for the Raiders. Both teams missing a key part of their offense tonight.
Well, and listen to this. When we go to North Marion's side of the ball, just as Delk, Hoffman had 7 carries for 19 yards. He's their leading rusher.
And now he's not with them.
That hurts, buddy.
It does.
Number 28, Lemmy, he's got 2 carries for 5 yards. And Minor has 4 carries for -1.
Now, you think about this, Shane, talking about that. Both coaches going to halftime, they've had an offense partially designed around both of these guys.
100%.
And now their offense, they're playing for second half. Obviously, they're making their adjustments, but now they have to adjust their offensive scheme as well because both of them have a key offensive weapon out of the mix.
Yeah, and defensively as well, you've got to adjust.
Yep.
And we know that typically you've got who you want to replace with, but as the night goes on, you have to make adjustments sometimes just due to the matchup.
Yep.
You may not like that matchup with that gentleman in that position, so you may take somebody from the other side of the field, flip them over, you know what I mean? It's just it's going to be real interesting to see what offense comes out, not necessarily what defense. I want to see what offense comes out in the second half and get started.
Right.
As we saw, I feel like Roane finally kind of got their feet in the ground and started moving forward.
Yeah, I would agree. The second, about 4 minutes deep into the second quarter, they really started finding their offense, getting into that rhythm, so to speak, and now it's just got to carry over into the second half.
Absolutely. So
now here's a key.
Yeah.
North Marion gets the ball to start the second half, so they're going to have to start back out on defense, before they get an opportunity for that offense to get clicking. So
going to be interesting.
It is for a fact.
Well, and through the years, we've always enjoyed, at least I think we have, enjoyed coaching in the locker room in that halftime setting, going to these kids individually as a group, because you do that. You pull some kids aside, talk to them about their assignments. You put them together as a group. You say, okay, as a group, we're going to do this from now on. You make those little adjustments, and how you come out of that locker room, I think in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half is very indicating of where the change is good or not.
Right. Absolutely. So, it's kind of a great indicator of how the remainder of the game's going to go.
I would agree.
So let's go to the scoreboard, Shane. You got scores, and we got some epic games tonight.
We have got some scores.
Pretty well, like we talked about, most games, things are tightening up.
All but one general here. My goodness, Parkersburg South, your number one team in AAA, is going to stay that way by all
unless there's some major things go wrong.
48-0 is the last score that we have against Parkersburg South Musselman. Wow. Now, Hurricane George Washington, good ball game going here. 35 Hurricane, 21 George Washington. That's a very good ball game.
Yeah.
A game for us that I think is kind of interesting is Independence, your number 2 ranked team. We scrimmaged those guys.
Yes, we did. Braxton County.
Very, very impressed with Independence's team. Taking on Fairmont Senior, who year in and year out has been a great program. And Independence up on them 12-0.
Independence is what I would call the complete package.
Yeah, from what we've seen, they're tough.
They're everything. They're big, they're fast, they're strong.
Yep.
And they're deep.
Yeah, and they had numbers. That's a huge factor.
Yep.
Winfield Herbert Hoover, the number 1 team in AA, Winfield, tied up with Herbert Hoover 7-7.
Wow. The Huskies started out a little slow in the opening part of the season, but I tell you, once they got clicking, they have taken off.
They've really grown into a football program.
Yes, they have.
Into a team that belongs to be in these playoffs.
Absolutely.
Yep. So that's pretty exciting there. Single A, James Monroe, your number 1 team, not really having too much trouble with Greenbrier West at halftime, 28-6.
It's kind of a testament to we watched James Monroe slowly creep up in the rankings, just methodically.
Yep.
Like a long drive, they just kept working their way to the top, and they're the real deal.
Yeah, they're clicking. They really are. Your other team which we always know Doddridge County is going to be tough.
Yeah.
I give a lot of credit to Doddridge County and what they've got going on as far as facilities, support in the school system. I heard a lot of good things about their school system and what they've got going, not just in sports.
Right.
But I'm a firm believer that your athletics bleed into the classroom.
Oh, absolutely.
And they it's just a huge thing. But anyway, Doddridge County, your number 11 team in single A, is up on your number 3 team, Cameron, 14-0.
Wow.
In the third quarter.
Dragons having trouble with the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir. So definitely a lot going on this evening, and going to be anxious to see when the fourth quarter start creeping around on a couple of those games, see where everybody's at.
Yeah, boy. Folks, this broadcast brought to you by HD Media. We're going to step aside for a short break, and we're going to come back second half of action. Just coming up just moments away here, live from Spencer, West Virginia, and right here on Braxton Live.
Looking for a friendly bank that you can turn to in your community? Bank where the decisions on your needs are made locally. With online banking and 7 locations. Poca Valley Bank, where relationships matter.
Prescription for Your Health is a personalized health plan that's overseen by your physician that incorporates a medical plan, a personalized fitness plan, as well as education focusing on nutrition and well-being.
We try to tie it all together with a health coach to help individuals work through and set up realizable goals and then be able to work towards those goals.
The patients who are participating regularly really enjoy the program and do feel better.
Roane General Hospital is care you can trust close to home.
Welcome back to HD Media's coverage of the 3rd-ranked Roane County Raiders playing host to the 6th-ranked North Marion Huskies. Huskies set to receive the ball here to start the second half. And yes, folks, once you see that score on the screen, it is indeed factual. It is 0-0.
This is a ball game, buddy.
This is a dandy. Best game we've seen called, had the opportunity to call, watch this season for sure.
And don't get me wrong, I love touchdowns and scoring and big plays, but I also really enjoy what I call a battle, and that's what we got.
A defensive battle. You know, offenses today are designed to score points.
That's it.
And the emphasis on defense, I think in a lot of cases, it went to the wayside.
Yes.
Not here tonight.
No, it's front and center.
And, you know, you look at a crowd, you see crowds, they're so conditioned to their team scoring, they don't like defensive games.
No, they're not happy unless we're scoring.
Got a flag, ball comes out, flag on the play. And we got a mess to sort out here to start this second half.
That was a nasty kick that went down through there like a knuckleball.
It really was. Let the officials sort this out.
I believe that was a block in the back.
Well, could be. Ball popped loose. And
holding on the return team, number 24.
There we go.
10-yard penalty.
Wow.
Out of the foul. First down.
That's going to back the Huskies up.
That penalty's going to take the ball back to the 15-yard line, or it's 1st and 10.
Well, we're going to get our first look at the Huskies offense to see what kind of adjustments they made. Backed up to the 15-yard line, Shane.
Nothing like getting a start in the hole.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But, hey, both these guys have started in some goofy places and moved the ball at times.
They really have. 3 receivers out wide to the left. Single receiver to the right. Minor claps for the ball. It's going to be a handoff. And that young man gets tripped up at the 20. 5-yard pickup on first down.
It's a good thing somebody got a hand on them when they did.
Yep.
Had he gotten his shoulder squared back around, he would have been moving down the field.
We got a Raider slow to get up. That looked like Richardson. He's been an impact player for the Raiders. He's going to come out and get checked out. Looks like he's holding his back, Shane.
Yep. But I like the fact that he's jogging off.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, but anytime you see a young man jog off the field, that always tickles me.
Well, anytime you see a young man that size coming out of the trench area, somebody may have fell on him. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of beef in that trench for both teams.
Oh, goodness.
All right, here we go. Same formation for Minor. Snaps back. Quarterback keeper. Minor's got it. He gets away. He's out into open space. He has got the first down for the Huskies. Needed 5, got 6 right there.
2 plays and a first down. That's a good start for the Huskies right there. Should be interesting to see if they continue to try and mix this up like they are, because I really like when Minor keeps it occasionally.
Well, I'll tell you what, he hides that ball very well.
Yes.
And he does very well with these reads most time. Here we go. He hands it off, and it's in open space. That's number 20. He's got a big first down gain. Should have progress to the stick.
28, Lemley, the ball carrier, forced out of
I think that was 28.
28, yeah, that's Lemmy.
Lemley or Lemmy. Lemley, it looks like. First down for the Huskies. I believe their adjustments at the half are starting to pan out a little bit.
They're picking on them edges just a little bit, aren't they?
They really are. Defense of the Raiders needs to step up here a little bit. Minor takes a snap. He's going to quarterback, keeper, draw up the middle. He's got it. He's in the secondary. He's in open space. He is off to the races. He's at the 20. Can he make it? He's going to be drugged down Where are they going to mark him? Going to mark him at the 6.
I'll tell you what, that's a game-saving tackle right there by Richardson. It's a good thing he's back in the ball game.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Huskies. Containment on the quarterback was lost on that stand by the Raiders.
Well, just like you said, I mean, let's just be honest. Casey Miners is a weapon.
Yes, he is. Miner going to keep it. Tucks it up inside. He's across the 5. Mark him down at about the 2.5.
Casey Miner, the ball carrier.
Got a little bit more than half the distance, and the Huskies are dangerously close to finding the first points of this contest.
It always tickles me when people say, well, I don't want to run my quarterback too much.
Not a good sign for the Raiders. You see number 10, Begler, limping for the Raiders.
That's not good at all.
Mine are going under center, and we got whistles. What are we? They're taking him, Begler, out.
I like that by the official. He saw something wasn't right, and
well, he's not in condition to play. He's shaken up. All right, so here we go. Another key player out for the Raiders, Shane.
Somebody's got to step up.
Sure does. And now, Miner's in the shotgun. He's going to roll to this side. And he is going to be short of the goal line down to the 2.
Another good stop.
One sideline official's at the 2, one's at about the 1.5.
3rd and goal coming up for the Huskies.
Well, he ran into number 72 for the Raiders, and that was as far as he got.
Hey, that is a fine offensive lineman, defensive lineman right there.
Yes, he is. We talked about him. Christian Jarvis. He's a large, athletic lad right there. 3rd and goal now from the 2. Can the defense of the Raiders stop the Huskies? Miner, quarterback keeper, he's in for the first score of the night. The Huskies are on the board.
Just like that.
And they are fired up.
As they should be. That, points are hard to come by right now.
They are.
And they just did something. They took the ball deep in their territory.
85 yards.
And just drove it right down the field.
Yes, they did, and they did it very, very methodically. All right, the PAT kick is up, and it looks like it's good. Let's see what the officials say it is. And we got a flag on the play.
Kick is good. We do have a flag on the play.
Kick is good. Let's see if it stands. Not sure who this flag's on. I'm going to guess a little extracurricular, and they're looking to the Roane sideline, so that could be against the Raiders. They're going to hash it out here.
I was going to say they're talking to everybody.
Red dead ball. Personal foul. 69 red. We also had a dead ball. Personal foul. 14 white. They will offset.
So, in actuality, they should have just kept the flags in their pocket.
Pick it up, wave it off, and go on.
Penalties offset each other. No damage done. PAT's good for the Huskies. And now the Raiders are in a 7-0 hole.
Well, it's I don't think that's the only score we'll have, but points have been tough to get.
They have.
So I'm going to be real anxious to watch how the Raiders come out here. Losing Begler on the sideline there a little bit.
When you've lost 2 of your key running backs,
and listen,
Belk and Begler,
they've been productive.
All season.
All season, exactly.
Yes.
So, be interesting to see where the depth, where they're able to go to, and hopefully we can get Begler back in the ball game.
Definitely going to be sorely missed if he can't return. Kick is away, and it's going to head out of bounds at about the 22. Marking it at the 23 out, so that should bring it out to the 35.
Have a flag on the play.
So the Raiders will have pretty good field position start.
When I see Begler
Free kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Ball be placed at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
There we go.
Good news for Raider Nation there. Get Begler's back out.
Begler has returned.
Yeah.
That is indeed good news. Great House coming in with the play. Again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley, Roane General Hospital, Poca Valley Bank, GoMart, HD Media, Senator Glenn Jeffries, Delegate Phil Morrow, Frontier Communications, West Virginia Coal Association of Kroger. And there goes Roane County. Harper's loose. Can he make it the distance? They're going to dive. They're not going to get it. Touchdown. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That is some fine running right there for Mr. Harper. My
I'm telling
goodness. Hey, just like that, we got us a ball game.
Right back at it. Now,
I told you I didn't think we was done seeing scores.
You're right. I tell you what, hey, that line right there blocking down 5 yards opened it up, and Harper did the rest.
Let me tell you something. He's pretty fast, too.
Yes, he is. And he ran it through. Now we need the PAT to tie it up. Begler's back in, but, man, he is limping. He is not 100%, that's for sure. Number 34 attempting the PAT. Kick is up. Oh, it's blocked. That is huge, folks.
My goodness, that's big time.
7-6, the score. PAT by Coben Cottrell, not good. So your score stands 7-6. Boy, I tell you what, special teams. People don't think that much about it, but it is an intricate and important part of football.
Well, and 1 point in a ball game like this,
where points are hard to come by,
that's big. Let's face it, that is a possession.
Absolutely.
I mean, any way you slice it,
is a
you've
possession.
got to score. In high school football, you don't have that typical kicker that you can get down to the 35-yard line and put it in.
Look at that beautiful drone footage brought to you by Braxton Live.
Man, that's awesome right there.
Look at that complex. Excellent, excellent footage. Well, we found out how the Raiders were going to respond. Now the defense has got to respond.
Yeah, they got to come out of here and get a 3 and out.
Yep.
And then go back to work.
Because, like you said, they are down a possession. So they have work to do defensively. Offense, they're clicking on all cylinders.
I'm telling you.
What a ball game here in Spencer, West Virginia. Brought to you by HD Media. Kickoff coming up. Cottrell. Nice end-over-end kick. Going to land and be fielded at the 14. Here come the Huskies. Nice stop. North-south. He's in open space. Can they get him? He's at midfield. We got a flag on the play. And he makes it all the way to the 40, close to the 47.
That official threw that flag 25 yards.
Yes, he did. I thought Nolan Ryan was out there.
That's what I thought. Boy, he just threw a strike.
If it had hit one of the kids, it would have knocked him down. And here comes the call.
Block in the back on the return team, number 24. 10-yard penalty, spot of the foul. 1st and 10.
That is the second penalty on special teams for the Huskies that has backed them up.
Take the ball back to the 30-yard line where it's 1st and 10 Huskies.
So they spot the ball at the 30-yard line.
See what Minor's got up his sleeves this time.
Indeed. He's got 3 receivers out wide to this near side, to the right, and a single receiver left. It's been pretty much all ground game for the Huskies to this point. Minor hands off, number 20. He's in open space again, and he gets tripped up after about a 7-8-yard gain.
Guess who?
28, Lemley, the ball carrier.
Mr. Richardson.
Mr. Richardson.
I tell you, it's a good thing that he's back in the ball game.
Absolutely. Lemley, big first down carry for the Huskies, 2nd down and 8. Lemley's got it again. Oh, the ball's loose! Who's got the ball?
Who's got?
Oh! Go, baby, go!
Man.
He's down to the 20-yard line. What a rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
That looked like you at the buffet, brother.
Yep, and there's a flag. He spiked the ball. And that's going down to the 20. He's going to pull it back.
Oh.
Yep. I saw as soon as he spiked that ball, I looked up and there was a flag. Cannot spike the ball.
Oh, goodness.
Number 69 for Roane County, Jacob Bunner, a 6'2", 285.
Fumble. We had a dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 69, red. First and 10.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. That could be trouble.
Yes, it could. But in actuality, he can't spike the ball.
No, he can't. I mean, I'm just, that's what I'm saying. By losing those yards.
Yeah, that could be trouble.
That could be trouble.
And I know the Raiders aren't happy with it, but hey, that was the right call.
Listen, that's been the rule since that young man started playing football.
That's exactly right. Raiders start from the Husky 37. Here come the Raiders. Out into what's Richardson. He had one guy to get, and he did not get past him.
Yep, imagine that. Casey Minor in there on the tackle.
Yeah. Nice first down pickup. About 4.5 yards on first down. Well, you take it goes to that average you were talking about.
Had he been able to slip Casey Minor on that play right there, he'd have picked up a chunk.
Yes. Ball spotted on this near side hash, wide side of the field to the right. Is that where their big anchor is? He is out there in that end position, it looks like, in that four-man front for the Huskies. They run away from his side. Oh, and he's caught in the backfield. Number 78, Harper, nowhere to go. 78, another well-put-together lad, Nathan Miller, 6'4", 290.
Yes, sir, big. Big, strong kids.
3rd and 5 now for the Raiders.
Can't panic right here.
No.
Four down territory. Keep grinding.
Like you said, keep grinding. Don't change anything.
No, not at all.
One possession game. Huskies lead by 1. Scissors play. And Richardson, he got a yard, and that is all.
Yeah, there wasn't much there.
4th down and going to be 4 for the Raiders. You know me, Shane. You know what I'd like to go to do here?
Go on 2?
Go on 2.
Listen, I believe I would have tried to go on 2 on 3rd down.
Absolutely.
Just, you know what I mean? Because, and I would have hustled to the ball, just like, hey, here we come.
Yep.
And went on 2 at that point.
Because they're coming.
Yes.
They're coming hard.
Now everybody's thinking, hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Yep. And we got whistles. Raiders going to take a timeout. I think that's wise.
Red.
Raiders going to take a timeout. We will take a break with them. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on Braxton Live.
It's the off-the-wall sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. It just takes 3 easy steps. 1, pick out your brand new vehicle from Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. 2, look for your manufacturer's invoice and tear it right off the wall. 3, get the best price right up front and take delivery of your brand new ride. It's that simple. Text or chat now at DutchMillerFord.com.
And we are back to the broadcast.
That's right, you are, Chet. And the action is just now beginning as we see he is on the move.
It looks like he's going to go big.
Indeed he is. 16, 20, 24 ounces, Chet. Would you believe it?
Victory tastes so sweet. Oh, man, I love this job. It gets better every Saturday.
GoMart is always the right play for game day. Get in, get out, get back to the action.
Welcome back to Spencer, West Virginia. This broadcast brought to you by HD Media. Coming out of a timeout by the Raiders. They're looking at a 4th and 5. Anxious here.
Critical play.
Yes, it is. Great house. Play action.
Oh, on the back
He's
side.
got Begler on the backside. He's wide open, and it's caught at the 7. He's at the 5. He's going to escort in all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. Oh, what a move by Begler.
Listen, they need to go help those 2 guys up because he just faked the socks and all off of them.
Listen, they ought to be warm as bad as they got burnt.
Wow, he put the brakes on, and those boys could not adjust.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You're going to agree with me 100%. The key to that entire play, the front five. They gave Greathouse enough time to scan. He went to 3 different receivers and checked the backside.
Well, and that was a delayed release by Begler. He didn't just scream out of the backfield. So, yeah, time was of the essence right there. Look at that. 1. Whoop. I had to pull the old Chris Berman. Whoop.
Going for 2 here, and it's going to be batted down. 2-point conversion, no good. 12-7.
The possession has been taken. What we got?
Got a flag on the play, I believe.
I don't see it.
Officials talking it over.
Should be.
I believe the line judge threw it. I'm not sure. Here we go.
Roughing the passer. Number 69 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Retry.
That could be a huge penalty in this contest.
Oh, my goodness, yes, because if they can get the extra point, they now put the pressure back on North Marion.
Yes, absolutely. So another reattempt at the PAT. Greathouse under center. And it's Harper. Can he get it? He did not break the plane, I don't believe.
I don't see a signal. Nope, no good.
No good. Did not get it.
So the result?
Still the same. Still the same. Don't forget, folks, you can read all about this in the newspaper. You can read all about it tonight's game at wvgazettemail.com or heralddispatch.com or tomorrow morning in our easy newsstand versions. A big thanks to Senator Glenn Jeffries. The game is presented in part by Senator Glenn Jeffries. Glenn is proud to represent the great Roane County community and the undefeated Roane County Raiders football team. Get to know Glenn more at his Facebook page, Senator Glenn Jeffries. Also by Delegate Phil Mallow. Delegate Mallow is a proud supporter of the North Marion Huskies and is excited to make this presentation possible for our fans. Phil wants to congratulate all our young athletes in Marion County on successful seasons. Find out more at www.philmallow.com. Also, Frontier Communication providing production for this broadcast via Braxton Live. The West Virginia Coal Association. Coal, still keeping the lights on. Kroger, sponsoring the player of the game. We're going to have a tough time deciding on the player of the game in this contest.
Boy,
Shane.
you're not kidding. My goodness.
Whew. And what a brutal battle for us. All right, Roane County leads for the first time tonight, 12-7. Can the momentum keep going here against the 6th-ranked Huskies? Squib kick down the field. Going to be fielded at the 20. Here comes the Huskies. 25. Young man cuts across the grain. He makes it to about the 31. 11-yard return. Raiders did a much better job of containment and coverage right there on that kickoff.
Absolutely. And no shock, but Brandon Richardson was downfield, and he's 5'7", 160 pounds, and it took 2 North Marion kids to get him out of the picture.
He's playing like a 6-footer,
He
225er.
And I just think that's impressive because now we've got one extra guy for the Raiders to make the tackle.
That's exactly right. All right, here comes Minor. Trips right, single receiver out wide to the left. Going to be a handoff. Up the middle he goes. Boy, I tell you what, did you see Richardson coming in?
Yes, I did. He looked like a rocket, didn't he?
He did.
Now, and I'm coaching right here, and I would address this. He has got to keep his head up and see what he's attacking.
Yep.
You know, and that's just a coaching tidbit. But I love the hustle.
Yes, absolutely.
Because he is selling out.
Big 6th-down carry for Limley. 2nd down and 4 for the Huskies. Minor. Play action. Minor's going to keep it. He's got the edge. Still on his feet. He gets wrestled down to about a 2-yard gain. Wow, Homing bent over. Harper in on the stop.
Oh, something come off there.
I believe it was in the ear.
Well, they can be put back on. No big deal. Get back in the game.
Yeah. You don't need that. The helmet's a little loose. We keep playing.
That's right.
3rd down and 3 now for the Huskies. Actually a heavy 2. Big Third down here for the Raiders defense. Minor, hands off, Limley up the gut. Yeah, he's close. Nice surge back. Progress.
No, I don't think he's going to give it to him.
We're going to see. He's close. This far side official is signaling the chains.
Well, that'd be a first down, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
They're moving the chains. First down.
First down, Huskies.
That was close.
One thing about it, that call right there, going to make half the fans happy and half the fans mad.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
As an official, anytime that flag comes out, half are happy, half aren't.
Yeah. New set of downs for the Huskies. They trail by 5. Fired into the flat, intended for 13. Landon Frey.
Never had an opportunity to catch that.
Not really.
Coming up for North Marion.
Minor has thrown a lot of them into the turf this evening.
Yeah,
not a lot of attempts, but.
Right. But he has been a little erratic on some of those passes. And I don't know that Fry would have picked up a ton of yards there, but still, you at least like the pitch and catch. It builds confidence.
Absolutely. Second down and 10 for the Huskies. Twins out to the left. Motion to this near side. Jet sweep action. Coming around here. Can he get the edge? No. Cuts it back across the grain into traffic. He's going to pay the price for that.
Yes, sir.
He's going to lose about a half a yard on that.
I'm going to tell you what, if you watch that replay, them kids are flying to the ball. What a great job right there by Begler to turn that back inside and then get back in the play.
Gave him progress back to the line of scrimmage. I thought they had him at the 40, but he got progress. Going to be third down and 10.
This could be a big 3 and out right here.
Very much so. 3 receivers out wide to the left. Minor pump fakes, takes a shot down the field. It's going to be knocked, batted away. Beautifully defended by the Raiders, Shea Harper and Richardson.
Listen, I'm not so sure that Frey didn't do a good job by swinging at that, because I think the Raiders would have caught this.
Yeah, watch it, the replay right here. He became a defender at that point.
I think when he got his hands in there, that was close.
Yep.
There we go, 3 and out.
That's what the Raiders needed, and that's not what the Huskies wanted to happen. A lot of football left, though, folks. Snap is back. Punts away. It's shanked off the foot. It's going to be high, and it's going to check up and going to be down at the 33-yard line. A very short punt.
Yeah, it didn't really flip the field, but still, it's there's a long way to payday. Should be interesting to see what North Marion does to try and slow down the momentum of Roane right now.
I'm curious. Be curious to find out how the adjustments and how their game plan is coming into the second half, how it's working for both teams. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I agree with you. Especially, because North Marion was very adamant that I'm sure they were planning on coming out and running the football.
Yeah.
But so far, hadn't been much room.
5-man front now for the Huskies. Harper's trying to get the edge, and he's going to get a nice little gain.
31, Shea Harper.
Going to get about 4 yards on that carry. We got, looks like, is that a Husky down or a Raider?
I think that's Shea Harper down.
Is that Shea? Yes, it is. That's not good. It is Shea Harper down for the Raiders. And I think he got twisted up in that play. Here's the replay. Let's see what happened.
Yep.
Oh, got that
man.
right leg twisted up.
He got that foot stuck in the ground, and
I'm not sure what happened. Looks like we got a flag. Got a flag on the play. Sideline warning. On North Marion, I'm assuming.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad to see Shea up and walking, because the way that knee got bent back around, it immediately puts my mind to an ACL.
Yeah.
Which I have a little experience with.
Yes, you do.
But boy, he's up and walking back around that. Oh, whew.
Well, here's the thing. They're flexible.
Oh,
we're not.
No, and listen, we love watching these guys battle and want nothing of injuries. You know what I mean?
None of them. Yep.
We don't want any of them going home. Being banged up and bruised, and that's just part of the game.
Yep.
But
we'd love to see Hoffman and Delk back in this contest. For
absolutely.
Sure.
Like to see everybody fully loaded.
Absolutely. Glad to see it. I'll tell you what, this has been a hard-hitting contest.
It really has. Fast-moving, fast-paced,
yep.
hard-hitting.
2nd down and 6 for the Raiders. Here we go. Greathouse. It's a pitch. And that's Begler. He sticks his nose up across the 40.
Good game.
Get to the 41. That is what you'd call a 3rd and very manageable, Shane.
I like it. I like it.
Met there by 2. Brock Martin and 10. Casey Minor.
Officials wanting official timeout.
Timeout.
Number 14 there, Isaiah Sigley, kind of limping off the field a little bit. Looks like he's running a little better under his own pressure now.
I think they're going to send him out.
There we go. Good job.
That's just we can't say it enough. That's just a testament to the battle that's going on out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've seen all kind of people get up and, holding arms, holding legs, just kind of. It is literally a battle.
There will be a lot of ice used this weekend.
Oh, good call on that.
Yeah. All right, big 3rd down here for the Raiders. Harper's got it. He's got a hole. He's got a crease. Spins around across midfield, still on his feet. He breaks loose down to near the 40-yard line.
That was Colton Paxton.
Oh, it was, yeah, okay. Yeah. Sorry, folks, that was Colton Paxton.
Well, that's a new one. That's that rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, big.
He looked like me running down to the Golden Corral buffet.
I don't know if he's that fast.
Yeah, if it's fresh steak, I'd have been there quicker. But he's spinning just like me.
He was putting the moves
He's
on.
knifing his way there.
That's right. He said, little old lady, get out of my way.
That's right.
There's a steak on the buffet.
That's right. Oh, that's a rhyme.
There we go.
Nice run by Paxton. 1st down. Here we go. I believe that was Richardson that stuck. Nope, Begler.
Oh.
That was Begler.
I tell you what, these guys are not quitting until the echo of the whistle. Something we coached
for
forever.
Years. Yep.
You continue until the echo of the whistle, and they are flat doing it.
Yeah, the line of both teams is just battling, and like you said, they are staying with their blocks. They're doing what they need to do until that whistle blows, and sometimes continuing through.
Yes, there's a continuation. I'm just impressed.
2nd and 7. And he stopped.
Yep. That was. We always hate to see a kid stop. Slam in there at full speed, and you never know what might happen.
Well, if we could see that replay, if he had just stuck his shoulder up against those linemen and let him know he's there. Anytime I felt a tailback behind me and I felt a hand or I felt him behind me, that made me want to push more.
And you can,
you come up to this wall right here. Had he
don't
just
slow down.
Yeah, just
accelerate.
Just go through them. But when you stop, just like you said. All right, here we go. Nice seal on the edge.
Good job.
Is it enough for the 1st down?
Boy, it looks like it.
It sure does. They got him down to 30. Yep, it's a 1st down. That replay, I want you to watch how that edge gets sealed, Shane. What a great job by the Raiders coming out and sealing that corner just enough to allow him to accept.
Right there. Yep.
Because if they hadn't, there came Minor across and was going to seal that deal.
Well, and when your wide receivers are blocking, things are going to happen.
Yep.
Especially if they can seal it like that, because they sealed that corner.
Very well.
Very well.
And to the short side of the field, still picked up the 1st down.
Well, they're still going after that side of the field that somebody's missing on.
Absolutely. Still working on that left side down to about the 26. That's a 4-yard pickup. Going back to what you shared at halftime. 4 yards a clip. You're going to be moving chains.
You will continuously move the chains.
Folks, 1 quarter remains. Can the Raiders hang on? Can they add some points on? We'll find out after this short break here on Braxton Live.
Sure, you are informed. With HD Media, we are leading the state in local, digital, and print media. We are storytellers. We focus on education, health, entertainment, politics, opinions, sports, and the outdoors through our websites, print, or social and mobile apps. We work every day to enhance the lives of our customers by informing, entertaining, and empowering our readers in the communities we serve. We are HD Media.
Your bank shouldn't make you feel like you're on an assembly line. It's about you, your family, your future. That's why you're gonna feel good about Polka Valley Bank, because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services of a big bank, but we're local. At Polka Valley Bank, our decision making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at polkavalleybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Spencer, West Virginia. Drone footage brought to you by Braxton Live. Coverage of tonight's contest brought to you by HD Media. Thank you to both for allowing Shane and I the opportunity to do this, along with a host of other sponsors. I tell you what, we got sponsors out the wazoo.
Hey, I love it when people get involved in athletics.
Absolutely. We'll talk sponsors. Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk sponsors in a minute. We got more action coming up. It is 2nd down and 6 for the Raiders.
How critical is this drive for your Raiders?
It could be the key of the game. Could be the point. Here we go. About a 3-yard run for the Raiders right there. That was Begler.
That's their run number 10, Casey Minor, and number 20, Tyler Curry.
Ran to the side of Harley Sickles, which they have not done a lot of. He is a large lad, Shane.
Yes, sir.
That could be just to give a little cushion on that left side.
That could be to open up, give them just a little more room on that side.
It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Raiders.
Got Shea and Begler splitting the backfield
yeah,
there.
Boy.
Up.
Go switch it up. We got whistles, and I don't think Coach Burdett was happy with. Look,
he didn't like what he saw, did he?
No.
Raiders.
I believe that's a wise decision by Coach Burdett. Talking about our sponsors, Shane. You want to go through the list of our sponsors for us?
Yes, sir. We got a bunch of them. Our Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley, Roane General Hospital, Polka Valley Bank, GoMart, HD Media, Senator Glenn Jeffries, Delegate Phil Mallow, Frontier Communications, West Virginia Coal Association, and Kroger, in which we're going to have to come up with the Kroger player of the game.
Brutal.
I'm telling you, buddy, this has been tough.
Yes.
I know where my gut's going, and we'll talk about it in the meantime. But I tell you, these teams, what's just really impressed me is the grit.
Yeah, look right here. You got number 69, ankle.
Taping over top of tape.
Keep going, Coach. You're not
exactly
taking me out of this
right.
game.
Yep. He said, hey, can't you tape that foot back on?
Hey, I've been there. You know about knees.
Yes,
I know
sir.
about ankles.
Look there, he jumped up, running.
He's
Said,
ready to
all right,
go.
Let's roll. Going to be exciting.
Yes, indeed. You're not taking me out of this game. That was Jacob Bunner getting taped up. That's a junior, 6'2", 285-pounder.
I'll be that big. I've been drinking milk, and I feel like another 5 or 6 years I'll be 6'2".
I have no doubt. Big 3rd down here for the Raiders. 3rd and 3.
Forward motion. Doggone it. That play's coming back.
Yep. Oh, we did not need that. And coming out of the timeout, the Raiders, head coach Burdett not going to be happy.
That will drive a coach crazy.
Yes. Yeah, we've been drove crazy with that.
Yes, sir. Come out of a timeout, you think you got it all set, and then you make a goofy mistake.
Defense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
When he
down.
looped around, he started forward before the snap of the ball.
Yep. Cannot do that.
And we went from 3rd and manageable to what I call 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 now. That is not manageable against a defense such as the Huskies have.
However, we're in 4-down territory, so got to make something happen right here,
Well, here's
guys.
reality. If you can get 4 and get 4 more, you got a 1st down.
You're in it.
But we got to get 4. We got to average 4 here. Watson out wide to the left. Here we go. Trying to find a seam, and he squirts ahead. Boy, he did not get 4. He got 2. That shut down quick. Now what do we got? Now here's something important as well. North Marion has all 3 of their timeouts. Roane County has already spent 2.
Oof. Good fact right there. That could come into play.
It could. Big 4th down here. See what the Raiders have in store. Greathouse checking the sideline.
Better hurry.
Play clock down to 4. Down to 1. Snaps away. Greathouse has got to run for his life. And he's going to get consumed and go down. 79. Slams Jacob Greathouse to the turf. So it's going to be a turnover on downs. And now the Raiders defense has got to play strong here.
I'm telling you, this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah.
It just seemed like literally Roane was methodically driving down the field, getting ready to go ahead and, put a few extra cushion points on the board.
Yep.
And bam, right there, they're out.
How many times have we seen tonight for both teams a penalty negated a drive or just stalled a drive?
Well, and next time I'll go over the penalty yards at what we got.
There you go. All right, it's Minor's turn. For quick formation. It's a handoff. That's number 28, Limley, and he's got a 4-yard pickup, close to 5.
Nice pickup on first down.
Yep.
As of right now, Roane has 8 penalties for 52 yards, and North Marion has 6 penalties for 49 yards.
Wow.
And some of those have been at critical times.
Yes.
Drive stoppers.
You're exactly right. Limley got it again. He squirts ahead. He's got a first down before he's tripped up.
28 Limley, the ball
he needed 6. He got 7 on that carry, 7.5. And here's the thing. Roane County, again, I cannot reiterate enough, they have burnt 2 timeouts. So if it gets down here, we're down to 9:16 on a rolling clock.
Which, plenty of time left in a 1-score game.
Yes.
Plenty of time.
But how long will this drive take that might expire?
That's right.
The clock. Minor. Hands off to Limley. Oh, that was a miscue.
Should have pulled it.
He, stuck around him. That created a mess right there for the Huskies.
Well, and I'll tell you what, the time of development is what I believe snuffed that play out.
Yep.
It just took too long for him to make a decision.
He was reading off of 14, and number 14 for the Raiders did a great job of containment and just saying, make a decision. And they made the wrong one. 2nd down now and 9. Here we go. Minor wants to throw. Takes a shot downfield. It's going to be broken up beautifully.
Wow.
By number 88. Lane Watson with a big defensive play for the Raiders. Thought he was going to come out with
it. He laid out for that ball.
3rd and long coming up for North Marion.
And actually, the North Marion player
busted up.
Yeah.
That was going to be an interception.
Yes, it was.
He was in the right position. Nice job.
3rd and 9 now for the Huskies. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to this near side left. Minor rolls to the far side. He's looking downfield. Takes a shot. Is it caught? Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down for the Huskies.
Wow. That Raider defense playing tough.
I'm telling you. Tight coverage. Great blocking by the Husky line to protect Minor. But the receiver just could not come up with it. And the Huskies forced to punt it away.
Now, do you pull a fake punt out right here, or is there there's plenty of time?
Yeah, I don't think yet. Snaps back, punts away, and that's a better punt. Going to take a Husky bounce. It's going to roll dead at just shy of the 20-yard line.
Kick is going to be down near the 20-yard line.
Shane, got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
We have seen 7 minutes. We've seen 9-minute drives from the Raiders. Do they have another one in their hip pocket tonight?
Wouldn't this be the time to use it?
Absolutely.
Nothing would make a better statement than just simply coming out and driving this down the length of the field for a score.
Punching it in with about 45 seconds left.
Absolutely. That would be just about perfect.
This is the first ever meeting between these two schools.
Interesting.
And we are facing an epic battle. Two receivers out wide to the left for Great House. Checking the sideline, getting these calls. Going on audible here. 5-man front now for the Huskies. Handoff. Nice little first down run. He got to the 25. Is that Begler? They're so small I can't see.
Yep.
But they're first by 20, Tyler Curry.
But good little pickup.
He's out to the 25-yard line.
4-yard pickup. Going to be 2nd and 6 now.
And the clock keeps ticking.
2nd and 6 coming up for the Raiders.
Clock is rolling away. Roane County, no need to hurry. Now, here's a key as well. Ball security in this area of the field.
Good point. Good point. It is a must.
All right, here we go. Begler in motion. It's a pitch. That's Harper, and he gets drug out.
Fans not happy with that.
Not happy with that at all.
Harper, the ball carrier. Pulled down there by 69.
No gain on the play. That's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Give him a short gain on 2nd down, 3rd.
And there was just nothing. The Huskies just did a great job of sealing that edge.
Use that extra defender.
Yeah, the sideline. Absolutely. Right. Containment, drive him out.
If you could please turn your headlights off in the end zone, please.
Trying to get a set of headlights turned off in the end zone here. I'm sure somebody out there sitting with their car running.
Well, I'd be willing to bet you they tried to remote start it because I watched the lights flicker.
I bet you
Somebody
could be right.
said, I'm going to warm that thing up before I go down there.
Yep. And the lights are off now.
Thank you.
State Police had them shut them down. Now they're back on.
Yeah. For how long?
And they're going to stall play till the lights get turned off.
They can't figure out how to turn the lights off.
Now they're on high beam. It's working out well here.
Listen, those automatic lights sometimes
are a nightmare.
They are. They are absolute. I mean, I get it. It's kind of a safety feature, but.
Now the state's finest West Virginia State Trooper going over to assist. Hey, they got him and figured him out.
That's the best the crowd's cheered in a while.
Yeah.
Said, let's get this game back on the road.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down for the Raiders.
I'd say both football teams said, why are we stopping? It's cold.
Well, that's a good point. Any slightest break in the action can be detrimental in temperatures like this. All right, here we go. Twins right, single receiver left for Great House. Snaps back. He's rolling. He's looking. He takes a shot downfield. It's up for grabs, and it's going to be caught in the inbound. It's incomplete, out of bounds.
Yep,
that was a big break right there for the Raiders.
Well, I think he dropped it right at the last minute anyway. Let's watch this sideline view here.
Check out this footage. Watson had a nice hole right there in that coverage.
Catch.
Yep, it comes down on the you can see where it came down.
Yep.
Good call by the official. So the Raiders forced to punt. Back deep, number 6.
Ball's
blocked. Pick it up and cover it up. Oh, that's a big break for the Huskies.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Now that's a game changer.
Yes, it is.
Well, special teams. You made that comment.
Special teams. It's often a part of the game that is overlooked, but
it's often underworked.
Yes, very good point. Huskies pinning their ears back, and it's paid off. Now, can they find the end zone?
Well, and it's been no easy task this far.
It has not.
I don't look for it to change, but let's see what they've got dialed up here.
Number 6 in the backfield for the Huskies. That is Parker Kinsel. Triple receivers right, single receiver left. Minor. Hand off to number 6. Oh, he gets slobber knocked at the 15.
By none other than Brandon Richardson.
Yes, he did.
I want to see that replay. My goodness.
Roll that beautiful footage, Mr. Campbell.
I'm telling you right now.
I mean, got whittled
He
oink.
got started forward.
Boom.
He drove him to the dirt.
Yes, he did. Kinsel.
Great
He'll remember
camera
that one.
angle right there, too. Boy, that was awesome.
Now you've got number 20, Curry, in the backfield for the Huskies. 2nd down and 6 in the red zone. Quarterback keeper, he's got a hole and a half. He's going to get away. He's going to punch it in. Huskies are going to score.
Just like that. A new ball game.
New ball game. It's a 16-yard scamper for Casey Minor, and the Huskies retake the lead. What a contest. What a ball game.
Man, I'm telling you, and it ain't over yet.
And it's not over. We still got a tick away from 6 minutes. 13-12. Huskies going to go for 2. Make it a 3-point game.
Which I think is imperative to try and get that extra point on the board.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Minor checking the sideline. Going to roll to his right. Minor going to tuck it and go, and he's not going to get it.
Nope.
He is stopped.
Calvin Point is no good with the score.
1 point
Raiders 12,
lead
Huskies 13.
for the Huskies. Guess what? Had the Raiders got their PAT, their 2-point conversion, they'd be up 1.
That's exactly right. Well, and I don't know whether the Raiders have what I would call a genuine kicker or not, because that's what in my mindset was thinking if North Marion doesn't get that 2-point conversion, a field goal will win the ball game.
Yep.
Otherwise, it would have just tied it.
Yep.
So
I was thinking the same thing.
How vital is a field goal kicker? And in a game like this, it's a difference maker.
Absolutely. Hey, we've seen a field goal kicker win a game.
Well, and I'll tell you something.
Several
I saw
games.
at the Redskin level this year, or the youth Pee-wee level, they get 1 point for running it in, and they get 2 points for kicking an extra point.
That's prepping kids for the next level.
It's perfect. I
Absolutely.
love the design.
Yep. All right, here we go. Can we get a big play from the Raiders? Picked up at the 25, 30, and tripped up at the 34. Yep. And we got a late hit. Flag coming in. Compliments, I believe, of Minor.
I believe you're right. And he was already down, so it was definitely.
Yep, that was Watson on the return. Here's the replay. Yep.
Absolutely late.
That was Minor coming in late.
And 24.
And
Both
24, yep.
Minor and Clevenger.
Here's the call.
Now, that's going to add some yards.
Personal foul is the call against the Huskies.
Well, a couple things there. That's going to give the Raiders great field position for this.
Ball all the way out to the Raiders.
The game-winning drive, what I'd call.
I would have to agree. I mean, 5 minutes and 55 seconds, and, we got 51 in a scotch yards.
Yeah.
I mean.
And time is in favor of the Raiders. If they can put a nice methodical drive in here.
Oh, yeah. That leaves virtually no time.
Absolutely.
And they have to score.
Yeah, it's must now. Great house, hands off. And that is Richardson, and he gets a yard, and that's it. He got to the mid-century line.
I'll tell you what, that was a hard yard too, buddy.
Yes, it was.
He got to the 80-yard line. Second.
I want to go back to the pregame when you talked about every team should have a little bit of a wrinkle. This might be a time.
Yeah.
If the Raiders have a wrinkle.
This series is the time to use it.
Yes, it is. Oh, with the ball's on the turf, that is not the wrinkle they needed. Who's got the ball? The Huskies say they have it. And it is Husky football. Oh, my goodness. The Raiders cough it up at the most inopportune time.
I want to see here. What did we? I don't.
Center quarterback exchange.
Yep, never got a handle on it.
Talked about. How important is that center quarterback exchange? We have talked about it for years. We've coached it for years.
Oh, my goodness. It all starts right there.
Yep. A costly mistake by the Raiders. Gut check time, Raiders. You gotta make something happen here. Huskies with a 1 point lead.
They can seal the deal.
Absolutely, with this drive. Miner takes a snap, handoff. Limley sticks his nose up in the A gap, and he gets a couple.
28, Lampley the ball carrier, met there by 69.
Now, you brought up earlier, Roane has one timeout.
Yep.
He's down to the 46-yard line. 2nd and 8.
That makes it tough. You've got to get a 3 and out right here.
I always like, when we coach, I always like to go into the fourth quarter with at least 2 timeouts.
I would have to agree. That would be, I mean, obviously it would be nice to have your all your timeouts in line, but periodically you just got to use them.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 8 for the Huskies. Miner, quarterback keeper. He's dangerous in open field, and he's in the second level, and he's got a first down for the Huskies. 10-yard scamper.
He's running with a little bit of authority right there. You know, smelling the opportunity.
I said it at the beginning of the game. It could come down to who has the ball last. And this could be the last team to touch the ball in this contest. 4:20 on a rolling clock. The Raiders defense has got to get a fumble.
They got to find a takeaway somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. I would be surprised if the Huskies put it in the air anymore. A lot of things happen when you put it in the air.
Oh.
That was a bad, yeah, it could have been bad. Nice. Tackle. Limley does not get much on that.
No, sir.
He got 2.
2nd and 8 coming up for the Huskies.
Ran into Schaefer for the Raiders, and he stopped him dead in his tracks.
He wrapped him up like a Christmas present.
You know, there is nothing better than watching a good old arm wrapping secure tackle.
Yeah, we don't want to knock somebody down with our shoulder. I want to wrap them up.
Yep. 2nd down and 8. Time is ticking away for the Raiders. Time is in favor of the Huskies. Play clock's down to 20.
And they are tickled plumb to death to chew the clock.
Absolutely. Wouldn't you be?
Oh, listen, I wouldn't snap it till there was 2 seconds, 3 seconds left.
Here's an update. Independence on top of Fairmont Senior, 42-7. Oh, my gosh. I would not have imagined that. Handoff. Up the middle, still pushing. Big surge there. Number 6, Kensel, the ball carrier for the Huskies.
3rd and 4 coming up.
They have really spread the carries around tonight.
They have. They certainly have. It's going to be a heartbreaker for the Raiders if they can't come up with a stop here.
Well, and we're about to click under 2 minutes. I'm telling you, time is of the essence. If they get another first down, they're in trouble.
Yes, they are. 3rd and 4 here for the Huskies. So did the Raiders jump?
No, North Marion took a timeout.
North Marion took a timeout. Official threw a flag back here, but they're going to award the timeout to the Huskies, so we're going to step aside for a break and a word from our sponsors. This broadcast brought to you by HD Media here on Braxton Live.
Prescription for Your Health is a personalized health plan that's overseen by your physician that incorporates a medical plan, a personalized fitness plan, as well as education focusing on nutrition and well-being.
We try to tie it all together with a health coach to help individuals work through and set up realizable goals and then be able to work towards those goals.
The patients who are participating regularly really enjoy the program and do feel better.
Roane General Hospital is care you can trust close to home.
It's the off-the-wall sales event going on right now at Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. It just takes 3 easy steps. 1, pick out your brand new vehicle from Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley. 2, look for your manufacturer's invoice and tear it right off the wall. 3, get the best price right up front and take delivery of your...
And welcome back. Big third down here for the Huskies. 4 quick formation. Watch for mine. Oh, we got motion. Here we go. That's Kinsel in motion. Minor quarterback keeper. Can he get the edge? He gets tripped up. It's going to be 4th down for the Huskies.
Wow. How about that? Great defense right there. And do they take their final timeout? Sure enough.
Yeah, they sure did. One thing for sure, you can't take them with you.
No, sir.
And they got to stop the clock. Couldn't have done this tonight, Shane, without you. Couldn't have done it without the entire team here on Braxton Live.
What a team it is.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's a great team. And couldn't have done it without our sponsors. Don't forget, you can read all about this game at wvgazettemail.com or heralddispatch.com tomorrow morning in our easy newsstand versions. Big thanks to Senator Glenn Jeffries. This game presented in part by State Senator Glenn Jeffries. Glenn is proud to represent the great Roane County community and the undefeated Roane County Raiders football team. Get to know Glenn more at his Facebook page, Senator Glenn Jeffries. Also, Delegate Phil Mallow. Delegate Mallow is a proud supporter of the North Marion Huskies and is excited to make this presentation possible for all the fans. Phil wants to congratulate all our young athletes in Marion County on successful seasons. Find out more at www.philmallow.com. Also brought to you by Frontier Communications, providing production for this broadcast via Braxton Live. The West Virginia Coal Association, still coal, keeps the stadium lights on. And Kroger, player of the game selected near the end of this game, and good grief, there's a host of players out there to select from.
I mean, you could just go right down the list, buddy.
Thank you to all the sponsors.
Critical 4th down right here.
Biggest one of the game, 4th down and 8 for the Huskies. Minor rolling to this side. He's looking downfield. He's going to take a shot. It's going to be, what are they going to say? They're saying it's pulled in at the 21-yard line. First down.
Yep, that sealed the deal right there, buddy.
Biggest catch of the night. Brock Martin pulls it in. Watch the replay. Looked like a catch to me.
Yes, sir.
Great call, great footage.
First down, Huskies at the 21-yard line.
Wow.
Your Roane County Raiders cannot stop the clock.
They cannot. And here's the reality. The Huskies could just take a few knees and end it right here.
Yes, sir.
Minor, quarterback keeper. Up he goes. He's loose. He's across the 15, down to the 14.
Casey Minor, the ball carrier.
And I'm just going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be running my quarterback right now.
I would not either.
As much as I enjoy a quarterback that will run, and I think more teams need to utilize that.
Here's the reality. You're looking ahead to next week.
Listen, you have next week right now.
Yep.
Don't blow it.
It takes one play for a season-ending injury.
That's exactly right. It don't even have to be in a big collision. He
No.
could plant his foot wrong.
Yep.
And, yeah. I say let's kneel that thing and be done.
Victory formation and wrap it up.
Yes, sir. He can't kneel from back there.
Quarterback keeper. Minor just falls wisely. No need to push the issue. Down to the 13. It's going to be a heartbreaker in Roane County and the extended community for a long time.
Oh, my. Listen, they have had a Cinderella season.
Absolutely.
And have done well. Hats off to them.
Undefeated regular season, win the first round of the playoffs.
And have been in this ball game all night.
All night. And to watch it fall short by 1 point. And Minor takes a knee. And that's the ball game, folks.
There it is.
So we're going to go to our Kroger Player of the Game, selected by us. Roane County, there's the season right there.
Yep, that's a great analogy, all wrapped up in one right there.
Who did we pick for our Player of the Game?
I'd say we go with Casey Minor. He has had a whale of a ball game offensively, defensively. He's been all over the place. He rushed for 16 attempts for 93 yards, 2 touchdowns, had a 5.8 yard average per carry. Whale of a ball game.
Best ball game we've seen all season. Folks, for HD Media, all the sponsors, Dutch Miller Ford of Ripley, Roane General Hospital, Poca Valley Bank, Go-Mart, Senator Glenn Jeffries, Delegate Phil Mallow, Frontier Communications, West Virginia Coal Association, and Kroger. We thank you for tuning in. North Marion stays alive. Roane County falls short, 13-12, the final here in Spencer, West Virginia.
Great ball game.
Great ball game. Thanks, Shane, for a great year.
Thank you.
Thanks to Eric Campbell, Ryan Shaver, everyone behind the scenes of Braxton Live for a great season. Folks, we're going to wish you a good night and a happy Thanksgiving here on Braxton Live.
Good night.